it looks like. Voila. Maybe. It says still waiting. Come on. Come on. There it goes. Wow, that was a lag. But hey, what's going on, Chaos? Pusa Studios. What's going on, brother? Nice to have you in, Andrew. There's your blue wrench. I know you won't abuse it. I don't worry about those wrenches for the most part, unless you cause me a reason to worry about them. And I doubt that's going to happen. Life's going. Yeah. That's about it, too. It's starting to warm up here in Michigan, so we're looking like some good weather coming. But it's still windy as crap and cold. It was like single digits again this morning or something going out, or yesterday morning. Yeah, it's crazy. So there hasn't been much flying over here. So far, nobody's joined the stream. It's kind of odd, but hey, okay. Is what it is, I guess. See if we got anything going here. No? Well, nothing exciting in the comments back, so yeah, Mr. J's RCs was in the chat a bit ago here. I think they took off, but they'll be back. Welcome in. Officially new to the chat. Joan Bum was here. He said he'll be back in a bit. UFO Tim, he was here. He'll be back in a bit. I think Adam is working again tonight. And Chaos, he never comes on when I send him a link, so I barely ever send him a link anymore. I just wait for him to complain about it in the chat, and then I'll send him a link. Been bloody cold there as well. Yeah. It's crazy. Oh, package tomorrow. That'll be good. I think he's supposed to get a package tomorrow. Yeah, we'll get your package tomorrow. Like, cool. Good. That means Canada's finally releasing things. Or wait, no, Virginia is finally releasing things. That's where I went. Yeah, so Chaos. Sunday didn't work out too well for us, brother. I mean, it was wet, drizzly, and windy cold all freaking day. So that was nothing fun. Decals should be here soon. Just sending them out tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, they're usually a few days. Once she ships them out, it usually only takes a few days. So yeah, that's cool. Cool. Well, maybe just maybe over the weekend. I don't know. Tomorrow's Friday. Let's see what the weather's supposed to look like. What the heck? Might as well take a gander. Get on the right pages over here. So Friday's 39, Saturday 35, Sunday 39, and then Monday 54, Tuesday 63, Wednesday 62, then 46, 49, 44. It's trying to warm up for us. It's just not working out very well. But yeah, the sunny days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 39 for a high Sunday, 35 Saturday. Yeah. Oof. Still going to be chilly. Too chilly. This chat's slow. I don't know why I closed that other one. We get back to it. We'll find it. That's the easy way to do it. There we go. This chat's faster. Much better. I'll be drone. What's going on, Dano? Tim Jackson, Dave Enos. Oh, rigor mortis. What's going on? UFO's back, Tim. How's that generator going there, Tim? Seeing you had it up there a little bit higher, up to like 13 something. Let me see if we can find the link here. Maybe we'll get somebody to join that's around. I don't know. Never can tell. If anybody wants to come in, they're more than welcome to. Where's that guy that was looking to learn about drones a minute ago? Oh, that's right. He said he'll be back. He pulled his messages for after though. He didn't think I was watching. Just ordered parts to rebuild my Stretch X Racer. Still waiting on my SkyDroid. Oh, should have all of it and end up in the air with Racer in 2 weeks. That'd be nice. Good time for the weather to start breaking really good for you. It looked like it was pretty decent weather up there for you guys already, though, Rager. I didn't see no snow on the ground like we got. What's up, boy? I didn't save any pizza for you, no. Sorry. No wings either. Come on. Bob, welcome in. I need to get off my butt and get me some like whoop gate so I can set up some kind of track in the hall and out in the living room that the wife might not get mad with me flying around. She's got so much jewelry out there though. Yeah, it was snowing. Port Huron was getting pretty. Paul had his cam up over there at the Port Huron cam on Canadian Drone Hub, and it was coming down over the water over there. But yeah, we got a little bit. There's a little bit of snow flurry on the car this morning. So yeah, crazy. 2 1S batteries from RDQ, and they want to charge me $12 in shipping. You got a ground ship. Do I know a better deal? For 2 1S batteries, you could probably get a better deal from Ovonics. Let me see if I can get a link that'll fit in the thing for Ovonics. That's going to be too long to fit, maybe. I'm going to try. It couldn't hurt. We could try it. Oh, it fits. There is Ampal Collection Ovonics batteries. They do have a USA warehouse. So shop at the USA warehouse and check with them. You might be able to get a better deal there. All LiPo batteries have to be ground shipped though. They can't be air shipped, so that you end up paying more for ground shipping a lot of times. That's why I try to order $50 worth of stuff when I order from RDQ or get FPV or any of those, because over $50 you get free shipping. Doesn't matter if it's batteries or not. Michael McReynolds, welcome in. Old guy in a drone. What's going on, bitch? Nice impromptu the other night. That was cool. That DJI FPV, man. Yeah. I don't think I'll be getting that one. No, not me. I'm thinking about getting the goggles though, and hopefully we can get out flying soon here. And Adam's got a pair of the DJI goggles, so I'd like to test them out with him before I actually buy them. I want to see if I like how they fit. I already got good orcas, so I mean, One of your regulators keeps overheating. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, hey, there's some company. I'll take it. Mitch, how are you, brother? His audio's connecting. I think you might. Oh, no audio. Darn Zoom's catching you again, Mitch. No audio. You got video, just no mic, no microphone. He'll be right back. What's going on, Bob Casey? Once you crash that DJI FPV drone, it's done for. Well, I don't know. I watched the what is it? We Talk UAV, and he smashed that thing. It looked like probably about 25, 30 mile an hour. He smashed it into a concrete wall. Yeah, you got audio now, I think, Mitch.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Yeah, he smashed that DJI into a wall, though, concrete wall, and it still flew afterwards. So
yeah, he got lucky.
really terrible. But I've seen some other ones where it looked like the dude crashed. I don't know how high he was or anything else, but when it hit the ground, both arms were broke off the front, and yeah. So
yeah, Mike. I was trying to find the view here with. Now I'm on my cell. This is the first time I've used a cell phone on Zoom, and
yeah,
I'm all right. I'm there anyway.
If you use the app, it's pretty good.
Oh, okay. I'm probably not using the app, but this is all right. I've watched so many of these friggin' videos, not because I want to buy one, because I just want to find out a million reasons why I don't need to buy one.
Yeah, give me more reasons not to before I go spend my money. Yeah, like I said, I think I might get the goggles, but I don't think I'll be getting that DJI. If I could do it if I had like a bunch of things that I was doing 107 where I needed a good cinematic type drone to get that FPV type thing, I might then. But then the business is helping pay for that type of cost. If I end up crashing or something like that, you know what I mean? It's part of your business. So you can kind of work it in a little bit. You might get a tax write-off having to purchase another one or something, you know what I mean? So your business can help a little bit that way. But without 107 work to specifically do cinematics with, yeah, no way.
You know, I watched that We Talk UAV where he crashed it into the pole.
Yeah.
And he was lucky that he hit it square on, so that
it looked like he had almost backed up, so it was kind of down more. Yeah.
But the point I want to make is the both props hit the pole, and it bounced off because of the props. If he had been an inch one side or the other, he would have torn up both the camera and torn an arm off. So, and he only did it once. So he figured, okay, I got away with that. But I've watched no fewer than 10 other videos, including.
Did you watch Nurk?
Yeah, I watched Nurk, but
did you see him with the remote? Did you see him play with the remote? Yeah, that was so funny. He's out there trying to spin in circles, and he's like, man, he called up. He's like, what am I supposed to be doing? And it's just turning your hand. Instead of turning the remote around this way, it's this way. He was like, oh man, I feel like an idiot.
Well, anybody that's ever played a game with the Wii would be used to that.
Yep. Or the Oculus. That type of thing. Yep.
I personally think that I would have no interest in that controller. Learn how to fly the damn thing with it. If you're going to with the remote, I think that some of these non-drone type people, the kind of people that buy the selfie drones and the Mavic Minis, learn enough buttons to push to. I don't know if this is the quad for them. I found more reasons not to buy this thing.
Yeah, this week it came out and I was like, I don't know, man. And then I started seeing video after video and looking at it and overall, and I'm like, no, there's no way. There's no way. I started looking at the cost. The cost is $167 a battery.
Did you see Ken Heron's video?
No, I didn't watch Ken's.
Ken Heron's video is the video to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ken Heron approached this like an average drone guy would. You know, he's a camera drone guy. He's becoming okay at FPV, but he still pushes it a little bit. And he opens up his video sitting at a table with the drone sitting on the table and kind of a forlorn look on his face. And he says something to the effect that this thing is a piece of shit. That's the first words. And you've flown, right? And have you ever bounced off the ground? Yeah, you know, you're playing around and you bounce off the ground, you bounce back. Well, he did that and broke the drone. Because the battery,
the battery's the legs, yeah.
The back, and he hit the battery. And when he took it up again, all of a sudden he got an error message that said can't communicate with the battery, and the thing went into automatic return to home and land. I mean, it's just not going to take the bouncing around that.
I watched Billy Kyle's video this afternoon where he put it up with actual FPV flight. He almost did it. He almost put it in the water coming into some power line. He went across the one way, turned around at the bridge, and he was showing how you could just stop and it just hovers there or whatever, and you could take your goggles off and this and that, and you know, talk. And then he puts his goggles back on, he turns it around, he's like, all right, put it back into manual mode, and he takes off and he starts flying, and he almost went I mean, he was probably 15 feet from pretty good sized power lines. It would have taken that thing right into the water below.
Well, here are the, and I talked about this on my stream, but I've seen a lot more since I did that little stream. In fact, I appreciated Ken Heron's review because it was realistic, and he had another guy there that never flew FPV that tried to fly it, and Ken asked him, "You want to fly it in the FPV mode?" And the guy goes, "No." And he was flying it around, and instead of making a smooth turn, he just kept blipping the yaw, and the damn drone was going blip. That was the worst looking thing I've ever seen. And you could see his fingers. He was so nervous, shaking on the throttle. And that's the problem. You know, you got this drone by itself. They're selling it for $739. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the drone. That's an expensive thing for the average camera drone guy.
Yeah.
To want to fly and worry about risking.
Not able to fix yourself that much. I mean, you can do a couple of things, extra arms they can get, or you know, this
not
that
yet.
You can get a
Not
few
now.
things. But it's
Not
just
now,
not
Mike.
really.
You can't get arms. You can't get motors. There's no listings on any of the websites for those.
Oh, really?
Parts. You can get props, and I think you can get a camera. But there's a bunch of forums going around with a bunch of threads that basically say you pay $199 for the
DJI refresh,
$259 per incident when you use the care refresh.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if that's true, but if that's true, if you break a motor, it's going to cost you $450.
Yeah.
And you're going to wait a month or two to get it fixed. Who the hell can fly FPV when your $1,300 drone, if you break something simple?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The drone itself for one battery is like building 3 FPV quads basically with the DJI in it.
It's nuts. It's not. I mean, it's and the consensus of opinion is if you're an FPV guy like you are,
yeah,
and even if you're an FPV guy and a camera drone guy like I am, but fly real FPV, you know,
right.
and build quads and know how to, know how to all that. This is the last thing in the world you'd ever want to buy. And I agree with that.
It's the flying lunatic.
Oh, is Ed here? I can't see the chat, so
there should be a button somewhere that you can change the view on it.
well,
I don't remember how to do it.
I'm on my cell phone, so I'm
Yeah.
I just say hi to everybody in the chat.
Which means you probably can't see the chat all that much either. We got Mr. JRC, which is I don't know if anybody's caught on to who Mr. JRC is. I don't know if he's telling everybody or not. But that's John RC.
Oh, John
RC Fun Diversions.
Oh, John RC Fun. Well, JRC could be John as well. Yeah.
Oh, you mean Eugene?
Yeah, Eugene. Right.
Well, I hear Ed, but I don't see him. I still can't get the. I don't think there's a way. Can I get the? Let's see, participants.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to like play around and just have my phone on.
I got buttons here. No,
I got buttons.
One will say a view, and you want gallery view, and it should give you more views.
Yeah, but I don't see the. I don't see the gallery view screen, but that's all right. I know what Ed looks like. I've seen enough of Ed.
Yeah, most people
We got
have.
Mag Kiwi in the chat. What's going on, Mag Kiwi, Craig?
Hey, Craig, how you doing, buddy?
Bob Casey Ariels and RC Crazy's in here, and his wife Tiff's in here.
So anyway, I dropped Ken Herron a little email after I watched this video because he had a lot of guts. I mean, he really trashed the friggin' thing in his video. You got to watch it. He trashed it. I mean,
I will definitely.
Took a lot of guts, and I basically wrote him an email, told him I agree with it. I said, yeah, the least they could do is give you a jar of Vaseline with that $160 battery.
Right. Yeah, $167 for one bag. If you buy two, you can get them for $300 for two, though.
Yeah,
you save $40 buying two.
Yeah, and that's if they're not sold out. Unfortunately, everything's friggin' sold out.
The shipping's twice as much for the weight of that damn battery, too. Though, think about that one. They're going to get you back on that $40 in shipping.
But you'll never get it.
I said something about the price of the batteries, and somebody said, "Oh, but they're smart."
Yeah, they're smart. So is my DJI Phantom 4 battery.
The battery's smart, but the buyer is dumb.
Yeah, right.
Well, not only that, hey, Mett, I know you've seen plenty of college-educated kids that seem pretty stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm over the. I thought it'd be fun to get one to play with a little bit, but I'm over the urge for that now.
Well,
so
I was home during the time because I was late start or something that morning. So I was here when they did the launch at home. I was supposed to be working, but I think I was going down to town. And I was waiting on somebody to get here with the gear. So I got to watch the launch. By the time that the launch got over, I think there were 37 videos in my subscription list of people posting for the DJI drone already. I'm like, holy smoke. And I was watching the live stream for Ash over at Droning On. I was watching his live stream for the launch because he did a pre-show. So they hung out and talked about it for a little while and talked about some of the leaks and everything else and recapped some of the fresher leaks. And then they did the launch, and showed the video and whatnot. Same time with DJI and all that. But yeah, by the time I got off the darn stream after watching the launch and sat for about 15 more minutes, there was like 37 videos or something like that for DJI FPV. I'm like, I'm not watching all these people. It's the same shit all over and over. Unboxing,
review.
review. It's like, You guys
You
ain't
know
even
what?
really flown it yet.
Mike, they sent these drones out in like November
Yeah.
because the launch was supposed to be in January. It got
Mhm.
postponed a couple months. So all of these reviewer guys, all these, big time guys, they've all had this thing for 3-4 months, and they
Right.
all had a non-disclosure that said they couldn't release the drone until the time of the event. So at 9 a.m.,
Yep.
all
They
of
started
those
blowing.
videos, all those guys all hit the publish button.
Yeah, they were
And
all
the
on
one-
premieres. Yeah.
And one of them beat, and the one guy that kind of jumped the starting gun was the We Talk UAV
Yeah.
guy. He did it 15 minutes ahead of 9 o'clock. At 8:45, his video showed up.
Yeah. See how much trouble he gets into along
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah,
Probably not.
I would like to say this. I hope that some people that got it love it, because I know somebody was supposed to get one like 2 mornings ago. I can't think of who he was, Mitch, but he was on your stream when you were
Matt.
doing
Matt
your
Cundiff.
pros and cons stream.
Yeah.
Matt Cundiff, I think, is the
Yeah,
guy.
that's who it was. So hopefully he had a better experience than Ken Heron did.
Well, Ken had some technical problems. He had problems with his video feed pixelating. He had multiple, but he did bounce it on the ground and broke the battery, basically, because it does. The battery are the back feet of the landing feet are the battery itself, which doesn't make much sense. You don't want to be beating on that. You beat on the back end of the battery, and you got to watch his video if you haven't, because he did, he did a really nice job, but he basically told it like it was. And he's he's more of an FPV pilot probably than the average guy that's going to buy this thing. It's just too fragile. That's the problem with it. It's just too fragile,
expensive to fix.
too expensive to fix, and too inconvenient. Now, here's what somebody's going to do. Somebody's going to break one of these things, break all the legs off of it by accident. And they're going to say, the hell with this. They're going to buy a carbon frame, 4 motors, and they're going to cut the legs off of this thing and glue it down on top of a real FPV frame with new motors and props, and probably have something a lot of fun to fly.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Definitely. 3D print a nice shell so it looks the same, and have carbon fiber frames through the center of it.
You could theoretically you could do that, because the only thing out in the arms, you got LEDs, you could live without those. You got antennas way out at the end, but you could jury rig that somewhere else. But theoretically, you could take the body of this thing with all the motor wires hanging out of it, and figure out some way to attach it to an Armiton Marmot frame or something like that.
Yeah.
Probably get the thing to fly pretty good.
Turn it into a 10-inch bird.
Yeah, turn it into
a big old DJI FPV bird coming through the air.
It's going to happen. Mark my
Gimbal
words.
off what? Something like that cinematic stuff that Nerk's been doing with the double motored cinewhoops and stuff. Put on something like that. Big 8-inch prop spinning.
Oh, back cricket.
Yeah, 8-inch
So
props
who
on a
is Mr.
cinewhoop.
J?
Mr. J RC is RC Fun Diversion, Eugene.
Okay.
That's John.
So where's Carlos tonight?
He's down there in the chat. I think he's trying to behave tonight. He stirred up a bunch of shit last week.
Carlos always stirs up.
Man. Carlos.
He pistol Sleeping Bear right off in my chat last week, and Sleeping Bear I don't think is left alone yet, but I don't know.
Well, Carlos behaves himself on my streams now. He likes to lay into art all the time.
He got so frustrated that I tried complimenting him on the way that he actually puts out videos. he's doesn't have a PC to put out videos with, so he uses his phone. And I complimented it. I said, at least you're putting out videos. I said, Adam used to do that shit all the time. He used to take and he'd use a screen recorder on his phone, put the video through an SD card or whatever, let it read through, play the video, have music playing off a speaker right by his phone so that he had the music playing while it was recording off the DU recorder. And that would be his videos that he put up. And that's how Sleeping Bear is doing it. So I tried to compliment, and the guy took it as an insult. He thought I was making fun of him or something. I'm like, dude, you're putting videos out, man. You're loving FPV and whatever you can do to get out content, you're doing it. So, I mean, that's great. He's all for the hobby. But anyway, so it is what it is. That's last week's episode. You can go back and watch the replay, the live chats there, everything. Except for whatever admins controlled. I did take his hat for a minute and then I gave it back, and I don't know. A few videos have come out from my understanding since then of other people shooting back, but I don't think he caught on to that. Phantom Flight 101, what's going on?
Hey, Lauren.
Yeah, Herman.
Excuse
That
me.
one's Herman.
Herman.
Lawrence will probably be shortly behind him.
Novice squad,
novice.
Lawrence. I'm sorry. I always screw that up.
Yeah, I mix the two of them up all the time.
Let's see if we can catch up on some of this chat. Anything exciting?
Maybe tomorrow, Ed, we'll have a decent flying day.
Yeah.
You know, it actually turned beautiful today.
This afternoon, late this afternoon, it got nice here.
Yeah, it's supposed to get there next week for us, up in the like 50s and 60s.
Yeah, it looks
For a
like
couple
it's
of
warm.
days. For a couple of days. Melt all this snow off for us.
I was trying to send a link to Carlos, but see, he can't. Some reason his messenger link doesn't work, and I don't know how
How does he want the link? Does
he
he want
wants
it
it
in the chat room?
via email.
Oh, the link
Oh.
is. I found the link in the chat, man.
Yeah, I had posted it in the chat.
Yeah, earlier you had posted it. Yeah.
I can
He
post
might
it
have
in the chat.
figured out how to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, you put the link in the chat, you never know who's going to show up, like me.
Right. Fortunately, I can control over here, and if I don't recognize them, I'll let them sit there for a while until they start yelling in the chat over there. Hey, man, I'm over in the green room. Oh, now I know who you are.
See if that'll work for you. Oh, well, I could probably copy this and email it.
I just put it into the thing, so if you
No,
want.
I saw it, but I can email it to him too. And copy the link address and go back.
I'll let
to
you
mail.
continue. I won't jump ahead of you and beat you to the punch then. I'll let you go ahead and do it on your end. Chat is good. It's in the chat then. Welcome back, Tim. I should have
Well, we
checked.
got about another week or about 10 days, Ed, and we start getting longer days again.
I know. I'm very excited about that.
March the 14th here. We get rid of it. We get back to daylight savings time. More live
Personally,
flies.
I just wish they'd keep it the whole time.
Yeah, get more live flies late in the afternoon.
Oh, speaking of live flies, Carlos has still got his SkyDroid turned on.
I know. I'm very excited about that.
March the 14th here. We get rid of it. We get back to daylight savings time.
But we've got an
You're
echo with Carlos
echoing,
too, buddy.
Carlos.
That's
More
weird.
live
Personally, I just
Oh.
wish they'd keep it the whole time.
Yeah, get more live flies
Uh-oh.
late.
I think you got it. We still got sound and we don't hear him. It's not echoing now. That's usually a good sign. Longer days, yeah.
Yeah, coming up, man.
Yeah, longer days. When we get to start staying up, you get off work at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock, and you still get time to go out and fly. because it's dark at like 8 and 9 instead of 6.
Echo?
We don't hear.
Echo, yes, no.
That's usually a good sign.
Oh, yeah, we're still hearing you.
You still echo
Longer
or no?
days,
Yep,
yeah.
still echo.
Yeah.
Uh,
Coming up,
one
man.
day.
Longer days. When we get to start staying out, you get off work at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock, and you stay.
Still got echo from somebody.
Should go away now. I hope.
Well, that
We'll see if
sounds
it
like-
goes away now.
Now I turned my TV back on so I
There
can.
goes
I
the
can-
neighborhood. Carlos is
the,
here. Yep.
I
Any good?
can see the
Read the chat off of there.
no, I can't read the chat, but at least I can see the gallery view and see all the
Oh,
other
there you
guys.
go. You can see the full view.
Echo's gone?
Yeah, so far.
Echo's gone, but I see nothing but static.
Yeah, I got to change this camera thingy.
I was gonna say that's the best I've seen Carlos look in a long time.
Cameras.
Yeah.
True. His lighting is perfect. Usually it's too dark.
There you go.
That's
Oh,
what I
you
mean right there.
got the
Anyway.
lighting full range tonight. All bright behind it.
I apologized on the chat like 2 or 3 times to you last week, Mike. And the only reason, as you know, the only reason I even said,
I just asked him to let it go, and he didn't want to let it go.
no. But the only reason
Oh.
I even brought it up is because of that video with Dano.
You know,
So once I saw that and I saw him, and I know the lunatic that he is, I told
Yeah.
him, I
I
him,
just let him be. I saw his rant videos through the week before that and everything. I was like, this dude's got some issues with people. And then he come into the chat and it was like, boom, he started going off on you about all this.
no,
art shit. I'm like, dude, just drop it.
I initiated it. I'll take total 100% blame, but he had it
Yeah,
coming. He just had it coming. I don't know.
That's
Like I
fine.
told Dan, I stick up for people that are friends, and that's just what I did.
You don't mess with the FPV army.
yeah, right.
Now we're considered the army, the FPV army. What are you gonna do?
I wanted to flash him that picture that I posted in our little private chat earlier. He's talking about all this godly stuff and everything. I'm like, really, dude? Got no clue.
But man, I think I triggered him because the next day he went off.
He's changed his name now. It's not FPV
Oh, I
at the
know,
end. It's
FFG.
FFG. It's Flying for God now.
Yeah. Flying.
Oh my God.
It is.
Oh no.
He put out a video and everything talking about it. He's talking about it
Really?
in his comments and stuff.
He's a preacher now.
Yeah. Well,
He's a
I thought-
freaking preacher.
I thought that meant you were supposed to be tolerant and forgiving.
Bingo.
well, that you're supposed to turn the other cheek.
Good point.
And that was the whole thing. That's what everybody was like. And then he come back the next day and put out a video, night train, blah, 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 and that drunk guy over there. And I don't even know who the rest of the
No, no,
guys
no,
on
no.
the panel.
The drunk guy on the left.
Yeah, that would be Ed. So I was like, and then he was talking all this stuff and hate and all this other fuck you and all that and a bunch of times in it. And then he's like, I'm flying for God. So what was the video all about, dude?
He called us godly.
So, yeah, we're ungodly. The whole FPV community is ungodly.
Yeah, we're such horrible people.
These are his words,
But
not
the
mine.
best part of the way he says we're ungodly, he goes, those motherfucking FPV guys are so.
Or ungodly.
But he says it
let's
just
not-
like that.
Yeah.
Let's not trigger another. Let's not trigger
Yeah.
another.
I don't know. He might. I don't think he's blocked me because I've commented, but he's removed any comment that I put on his videos. I even put the video link from the stream and posted. I said, if anybody wants to watch the stream, the chat's there. You guys can see for yourself how it went. You know.
Well, just between you and me,
So,
I have a message.
and I ran into him on the net since then too on other channels.
Drone Bum was telling me what to say, just for the record.
Oh, Joan Bum was telling
He was messing with me, and I was just copying.
Ollie's little puppet.
Yeah. Mike, Mike, you mind if I try flying a little bit of my drone?
No,
here?
dude, if you want to live stream flight, go ahead. That'll give me a chance to go get some ice real quick. And
Yeah.
it's definitely 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm ready to crack the
Absolutely.
top, man.
Safety meeting for me right now.
That's me. Oh no, that's Ed's flight.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
on
that's
my
Ed.
cell phone. No videos from me.
A little pomade will do you good. No, you don't need a little pomade. What you need is yourself a little bit of Steph Dick's beard balm, straight from the goats of war.
I don't think I could say that with a straight
I just gave a can of this to my guy around the corner at the farm there. I just gave him a can. I'm going to order another can this weekend. But
I'm gonna make sure he doesn't think you're hitting on him with something.
no, man. I told him about it before and showed him. He's like, so I told him, I read it right off. I went to Rob's site and everything, and I ordered it while I was over there last week, and I got it in. But when I ordered it, Rob hit me up. He's like, "Hey, man, it's getting low on that stuff." I'm like, so I'm going to order another batch this weekend and order some other stuff off the site and get another can. So I gave him, he's got full beard. I mean, down here, Rodney Bell, bigger than that kind of thing. And the long hair. He's like, yeah, I need some beard balm because I was talking about using it on mine.
You said he has long
So
hair.
he's got long hair and
Is he
long
bald?
goatee. No,
No, okay.
no. He's about 10 years younger than me.
I'm not going up.
So is Rob planning on doing another run of production or what?
They're still, as far as I know, trying to keep things going a little bit here and there or whatever. But I'm not sure how soon he'll be getting another production in because they're talking about moving again.
Oh, really?
That's what he was saying.
Wow.
I almost sent him a link tonight. I sent him one last week and he didn't come in. No, and his time zone's so different that he's usually doing
3
chores.
hours back, I think.
Yeah, he's 3 hours behind.
Yeah.
Get me something besides this dollar store gel for my hair. Dude, I'll give you the link and you can order some Steph Dick's beard balm.
Yeah, it's windy outside.
There you go.
All it is like beeswax and natural stuff
I think
that he
there's some
grows there on the farm.
goat sperm in there a little bit.
Yeah, goats for.
I
Or
wonder
you
if
could
it'd work
use
on your private.
Yeah.
There
Why are you
There.
getting a little dry and chapped down there?
You could use the bottle of Vaseline that comes with the DJI battery.
Yeah. Where did that thought come from, Ed?
I don't know. That's just the name of the title.
You're funny. How have you been, Ed? You fly anything today, weather permitting or no?
No,
No good or no flying?
the weather was permitting, but I was done.
You weren't permitting?
And then I started editing the last Wi-Fi.
Ah, the creator side of you came out. Gotcha.
I'm going out tomorrow. I'm going to fly tomorrow. Looks like it's going to be okay.
Nice. All right.
So was this still gray and cloudy down your way, Mitch, or what?
This morning it was about early afternoon. The sun came out, winds calmed down a little bit, and got nice. Got nice. Tomorrow morning, the winds are supposed to be like 6-7 miles an hour up until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It ought to be perfect.
Oh, see, the front was lagging. I got the front before you did. So
You always do. Yeah, you always get it a half a day, about a half a day before me, usually. It was ugly.
Boy,
Ugly this morning.
how about that Starship?
That was great, man. I thought that was terrific. That they actually stuck the landing. I mean, what happened afterwards was something different, but they did actually get the son of a bitch down.
Yeah, they got it down for about 2 minutes before
Wow,
it took
that's-
off again.
7.5 minutes it sat there like the leaning tower of Pisa, because the landing legs didn't deploy properly. But every time they do that, they get closer and closer. The difference this time was they lit all 3 engines on the flip burn at the bottom instead of just 2, and then decide once they had 3 good engines burning, then they started cutting them off. But the last time they didn't have enough power to arrest the fall. Now they had more than enough, and then they started cutting them down to where it landed on 1. But the landing gear, they've been working, from what I understand, they've been redesigning the landing gear on that thing anyway. But you know, I had a thought, man. You know, they were probably going to scrap that thing anyway, and it saved them the trouble of trying to tip it over. It just fell over. Much easier to clean up this way. You know.
Smaller pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going
All
on?
right, looks like Carlos is going to fly here.
Yeah, but it's RSSI is blinking, and I don't know why.
Well, have you turned your radio on?
Yeah, it's on. Silly rabbit. I'm gonna
Unplug, Carlos. Just unplug the quad, plug it back in again. Sometimes it
I
doesn't sync
did
up
that.
right.
I did that. I'm gonna try it again with the whole procedure. Sorry.
Did you break your antenna off of it, maybe?
No, it's all here. Let me double. Yep. Interesting.
Well, this is riveting.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, we got screen again. That's a good start.
Yeah, you watch that. You could sit here and get stoned and just watch that static.
I don't know why it's flashing.
Verizon flashing 19 because it's close.
It's not even changing anything.
Well, you're not connected for some reason. You got the
Yeah.
the radio's not connected. Do you have the transmitter on the right model?
Yep. That's strange.
You broke it and you haven't even flown it yet.
Tell me about it. Look, it's flashing again.
Is that what
Cut
is
the
that?
transmitter off and turn it back on while the quad's plugged in.
All right, that's a good idea. Let's try that.
Is that your tiny hawk?
Yeah.
Chaos.
What did chaos say?
That's odd that RSSI would be flashing 13. That's an odd number. If it's not connected, it usually flashes
The
49.
13 is supposed to be a lucky number.
There's Lawrence.
There's Lawrence. Yeah, I was just gonna say novice. Welcome in.
Nada. Not a freaking thing.
Uh-oh. Maybe we won't have Carlos lifeline.
I'll do the Mobula.
Where's his
Oh, you
backup?
could've-
Oh, where you at? Where's
You could have
Paul?
run around the
Where's his
apartment,
backup?
Carlos.
Say again?
You could have run around the apartment like you were live flying, like an RL, like RL Photography was doing with his new camera.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. It looked like an FPV flight too.
Yeah, until you saw his shadow.
No,
Yeah.
I just realized why it's not going to work. I took out the wrong tiny hook.
Get off of me.
Wrong bird.
Sorry. That was the tiny hawk for Mitch's.
Oh my God, the cat. Get off of me, cat.
Sorry.
Tiny Hawk from Mitch's repair shop.
No, I have one for each
Oh.
one. So I don't have to switch them.
Oh, you had two different models, huh, on the radio?
You know, Ed, most people just buy those cat stands and whatnot for them to hang on. Saves a lot of energy from you having to hold your arm up.
No, he was climbing all over me. There we go. That's more like it. Correct.
I should have set up my tube. Maybe the
It
next
should be spotlighting for everybody and just that.
choke.
Oh, look at the exhaust pipe on whatever that thing is.
This is a scale. Oh, yeah. The exhaust pipe. Breaking the action. Oh, that's not facing the right way.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink.
Choking, baby.
You got to warm up. You need a warm up flight.
I was thinking the same thing, Mett.
I just did the chin up part. Just got lucky. Go gadget, go. I figured I'd take advantage since my son's not around.
No, it was funny during the other live flight. You actually said to Christian, okay, I'll get out of your room now.
Yeah.
I like when he flies into the neighbor's apartments.
That was pretty cool.
That was funny.
I could knock on their door later. No, I'm only kidding.
And that little kid was adorable.
Lucy is cute. That's her name, by the way.
No, I remember. Now you reminded me. That was clean, nice and clean.
Not clean. All right, Ed, tell me if you see any nipple.
So the big question of the night,
Yes,
Mr.
I
J's-
see nipple.
Mr. J's RC wants to know if he can learn about drones here. I told him anything was possible.
Maybe. No, it's too windy to go out the window. Otherwise, I might have given it a give.
Lawrence, how's the weather over there, man? Is it warming up for you guys to get out and fly a little bit over there?
Not this week.
No, you guys have been hardcore pushing it on the coast over there. Got a few days that you've been able to get out and fly, but
We had 1 day 2 days ago.
yeah.
That was at 50.
Hey, Minnesota Paul, how are you?
And Paul. Should
Hi,
go
Paul.
look-
How you doing? I can't see the chat, so I can't say hi to. So I say hi to everybody. All
Yep, Minnesota Paul came in. Novice Quads, Michael McReynolds.
oh, Michael.
Michael, he's never here.
Yeah, he did, right?
Uh,
Bob Casey's in the chat.
Bob Casey. How
Joan
you doing, buddy?
Days.
So Carlos, what's this I hear about you not coming to Florida?
because I'd rather go and just chill with you for a few days than pay $1,000 for 4 nights in a barbecue.
Well, Carlos,
Yes.
keep in mind that this event is only like a few hours on Saturday afternoon. The rest of the time would be the same difference anyway. You'd be chilling with me and the other guys that want to fly FPV. So it wouldn't make any difference, and it'd give you a chance to meet some of these people that you know.
Well, that part, I was, that's probably the most incentive of that part. I just don't want to hang out in a barbecue and fly my time.
No, we're not gonna. I guarantee you
Look at
that we're,
Steve.
we're not gonna be spending 4 days with the camera drone guys. We're gonna spend the
Well,
one.
that I'm sure.
Yeah, we're gonna spend some time Saturday with them down there, get to meet everybody, and then we'll probably branch off into different groups and go out and do our own thing anyway.
Meet back up towards dinner time someplace or
Yeah,
something.
meet up at a restaurant or something. So I mean, I really, if you can, I mean, I really
Those
looking forward
camera
to
drone guys are boring anyway, man. They usually only run like a battery or something. It's like one flight or some shit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Go
crazy.
straight up, look around a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can see in a half hour.
I'll be taking a walk.
Yeah, but come on, Carlos. I was looking forward to having you come down here.
Yeah, meetups are fun, man. I went down when I first got in. Officially the second Noobapalooza that they had for the FPV noob crew. We went down to Texas, and there was like 12 of us all gathered down there, all total, and hung out for like 4 days or something like that. Flew a bunch of different spots, went out to eat a bunch of times, hung out and chilled and got drunk at night, all that kind of stuff. Worked on quads and just had a good time meeting people and hanging out, getting to know them.
Yeah, and Carlos, I mean, you just think of the opportunity. I think how many people you could piss off, all in one group.
You ever hear the story about? No, I'm only kidding.
Keep talking smack now, Carlos, and I might have to throw in and say I'll pitch in half on gas. We'll go down together.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, if you say the word, I'm in. I'll put you in the car. You fly to New York and we'll drive. Seriously.
How often you
Yeah, I
get
got the
somebody-
Ford Edge, man. I just put brand new tires on it and everything.
I mean,
Mike,
I
I'd
might
love to
have
see
a
you
few
down
less
here. I'd
miles
love
on
to
my
see
car
you.
than yours. That's the only reason.
I want to get down. I want to get down to see Ed anyway. I want to go fly that backyard of his.
Yeah, once you get to Edge, you're a couple hours north of here. That's about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to see something. We got 2 weeks,
Come on,
No,
Mike.
yeah,
Tell me
March
now.
the 20th, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
You
two,
tell me now,
uh,
Mike. We'll do it.
2 weeks from this Saturday. 2 weeks from this Saturday.
Yeah,
Too soon for me.
that's a possibility. I have to check and see.
I got the easy pass and everything. Whatever you want.
Once we get past Ohio, we won't need much of the easy pass.
I'm just
So
saying, whatever it
straight
costs.
on all the way down 75. Boom. See ya.
Yep.
95.
Run it. Just got to get you to about Toledo, Ohio, or something to meet up or something somewhere around there.
I'll meet you at an airport somewhere.
Well, I got an airport right down the road.
Yeah. Carlos, you guys are coming from two entirely different ways. Mike,
Yeah,
you're
Yeah,
coming down
I know.
Yeah,
seven
it's
miles.
11. It's about 11 and a half hours from here to Carlos, or 12 hours, something like
Yeah,
that.
but
From here to
that's
Carlos.
Oh, wow. Really?
but you come down
Yeah.
70. You come down 75. Carlos comes down 90.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we could go down that way too. The two routes that we take, we either take 75 all the way down, because I was going down to South Carolina and North Carolina all the time, Charlotte, down that area. So we would go down 75, or we would take the other side down 95 and go through like St. Charles or Charleston, South Carolina, and West
Yeah,
Virginia, and
If you're coming to Central Florida, you take 75 until you get down to around Ocala, and then it splits off to the Florida Turnpike, and then you take that into Orlando, and that's how you get here. That's the quickest, straightest way to do it.
Is there an Interstate 4 or no?
Straight down 75.
Oh, 75.
I'd be more inclined to jump off 75 and diagonal southeast towards 95 to skip Atlanta.
Yeah. Atlanta, you can get around Atlanta. You get through Atlanta pretty good as long as you don't do it the rush hour.
I just went through Atlanta one time and I was like, I'm not ever going back through there again.
I used to go to these model jet meets all over the place. We used to go to one in Tennessee, one in Kentucky, one up in Paducah, Kentucky, which is we're out of Southern Illinois and Metropolis and Ohio. I always had to go through Atlanta for every one of those friggin' things. And it's not that bad.
Georgia.
When I went through there, every part of the interstate, the Beltway, they were all under construction.
Yeah, they've done. It's pretty good now. I mean, the only thing you got to know is which lane to be in, because when you're going through Atlanta, they got like 3 or 4 lanes go this way, 3 or 4 lanes go that way, and everybody comes in and they're on the wrong side. They're all trying to get over.
Yeah, they're doing the crisscross.
Yeah. And those people drive, they're crazy, man. 100 miles an hour is like normal.
I wouldn't mind that. Ouch.
Well, guys, I'm going to bug out of this thing, and good to see you all.
Take it easy, Mett.
See you again soon, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
All right, Mike, take care. Thanks for having me in.
I want to see you get that laptop running there on your cigar porch, Mitch, and so you can fly a bird around outside.
Yeah, that's,
You know,
I was thinking about that.
I pulled the laptop out of the bag and charged it up and went through like 18 hours of window updates. So I think we're maybe about ready to give it a try. I'm going to try tethering it to my cell phone. So maybe I can actually take it out to the park one morning and do a live.
Oh, well, that would be cool.
Do a live fly over the cell phone. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. All right, guys.
Carlos and Drone Bum did that.
Yeah, I know they did. Yeah. And hopefully it'll work. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Take care.
Mitch.
All right,
care,
take
Mitch.
it easy, Mitch.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to say that Mr. Carlos is doing some awesome flying right now. A lot of proximity work and a nice landing right there at the keyboard.
Wait,
Telemetry log.
I'm gonna take a drink break, Mike.
All right, so take him off full screen.
Well, I'm just letting him know. Yes, sir. Oh man.
Yeah. So Chaos, what kind of schedule you got these days? I mean, when can we go fly, man?
Who are you talking to, Mike?
Chaos.
Oh, because Chaos is close by. Okay.
Chaos is me and Adam's fly buddy now.
Okay. That's cool.
Adam's building them up, got some quads, and he's got Adam's commanders and my old QX7, the white one, and Adam's old QX7 Chaos has. And so, yeah, we're getting them up flying. So we're going to work on, he flew my toothpick, my little 3-inch toothpick. He flew that, had a blast with it. And so now we're working on getting him. He had the Moby 7 of Adam's, and then Adam's got him some 5-inch quads built now, at least one.
Chaos is saying
Sundays
Sundays
are
are
best.
best for him.
All right. Well, Sundays are usually pretty good for me too. This Sunday I was gonna hit you up and whatnot, and then I woke up and it was like drizzling rain, and all through the day it stayed that way and it didn't look like it was gonna get any better. I went outside, and with the drizzle and the rain, I was like, no, I ain't even looking to be out in this cold ass shit today. It was crazy.
How cold was it?
It was like 30 degrees, but with the wind chill, it was like 23 or something like
All right,
that.
well,
And rainy drizzle on top of that.
For it to be too cold without any wind, 30 degrees is cold.
Yeah, well,
To me.
Excuse me.
we barely got over that. We're looking at possibly hitting 60 degrees this next week, though. So
You're gonna be sweating like crazy, probably.
I'm ready for some t-shirt weather, man.
Yeah, right. I hear
I
you.
come out the house today. We were working on it. I think we got up to like 32 or 33, something like that today, but it was like 9-mile-an-hour winds again. So it was probably more like 28 at the high. So I walked out the house with just a t-shirt on to go get something out in the truck. I was like, yeah, it's almost like it's warming up, but the sun felt
Almost.
good. But yeah,
Almost like warming up.
toothpick flight. There you go.
50 degrees is quite comfortable after going through 20s and 30s.
Well, we better not play music with it. Huh?
And with the sun too. Drone bomb.
My view screwed up. Let's see. I gotta fix
Bum.
that.
Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Drone Bum is saying thank you to you and to Chaos, and I guess also Adam for the Crossfire.
Did I just hit the wrong button? No, I didn't hit the wrong button. Oh, no problem, man. Joan Bum actually sent shipping for that. I was like, he didn't need to spend shipping. So Adam's like, well, take the $10 and put it on the next giveaway. So there's $10 towards another giveaway coming up. We'll figure out something to put in.
It's amazing. So generous, but so cheap with the props.
This is the toothpick flight from Tim.
Oh,
This is first
Well,
time
that's
on my toothpick.
going well so far.
Yeah, right.
Now he's in the air.
pretty cool. He took off right in between two trees.
So what size is this?
This is a 3-inch.
3-inch, okay. On a
But
4S
it's a
or
toothpick,
3S
so
battery? Oh,
It's a
2S.
2S battery.
I just noticed the battery voltage.
Yeah, 452S.
It looked fun.
Oh, that thing rips, dude.
This is
I get more concerned about the range because it's got a cheesy little antenna on it for a receiver.
wow. This is Chaos FPV flying.
Yeah,
How long has it been flying?
he hasn't.
Wow.
he had a,
hasn't? What does that mean?
he had a Bugs 3, I believe it was.
Oh,
He flew
that's a
FPV
quite
style. That he flew FPV style, and then he's had the Mobula 7 from Adam, and he's done Sims. Other than that, he really hasn't flown. He's had some GPS type stuff.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Hey, Chaos, my first bird was a Bug 6. That was built FPV. Now, I flew some other birds FPV when I stuck one of those little all-in-one thingies on top of it. But Bug 6 was my first real FPV drone, where the camera was already built into it. And then I didn't have a Bug 3, I had an F100 Ghost, which is a clone of the Bug 3. And I put I ordered a camera for it and put it in. Took out the front wide LED and put the
That was pretty
video
good.
camera.
Actually, that was very good.
They were fun. I mean, that was the start of my FPV shit.
Yep. Yeah, he did a
Anyway,
good job on
Chaos,
it.
that
Flew
that
full
was
of-
very
flew-
good.
Full acro and everything.
That was Acro too?
Yep.
Oh, I guess his simulator paid off. For sure.
This first bird was a Sky Viper from Walmart special. Still have it. There
Oh,
you go.
I have one of those.
That's got one back there too. Yep.
Sky Viper. Wowzers.
I bet you recognize that, Chaos. This bird, actually, I didn't have this thing 2 weeks before one day, and it didn't scream, it didn't do anything. It was all line of sight. And I got up in the air, and it was breezy, and the wind just took it. I spent 2 weeks looking for that, and damned if I didn't buy another one like 2 weeks later.
So I went out and I bought a Sharper Image DX2.
Oh, I got one of those.
I was waiting on an Xing Wizard or Xing Racer 250 to come in from Banggood or whatever.
Sharper Image.
But,
One that-
you know, it was taking forever. China ship. Anyway, so I went to Walmart and I bought a DX2. And I was playing around with it in the house, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." So I took it outside and was playing with it. Went down to my buddy's house, and I was showing him. You know, I was like, "Cool." And then I went a little high, and it got a radio signal, and it just kept going and going. I went back to Walmart that night and bought the DX4.
I got one of those too.
It's still up there. it needs a part for it to run. Other than that, it runs. It's got batteries and everything. But
The one from
Yeah.
Sharper Image, is that the one with the foam like prop guard or whatever you call it? No.
no, these are plastic prop guards. Oh, let's see.
Tree catchers.
Yeah, right.
This is the DX4,
Okay.
and the
I
prop
don't know
guards.
where
The
mine
prop
is.
guards were just single ones that went on each
Yeah.
You screwed 2 screws to hold each one on. They were junk. They didn't stay
Yeah, they were.
straight or nothing.
I don't even know where mine disappeared. It disappeared, the DX4 did, but the battery was shot anyway because it's built-in battery. I'll tell you what I had the most fun with of any of the Sky Vipers was the
Nice.
nano one. I actually flew, and there were two I'd gotten somebody else interested in drones, and I bought 2 of them, and we were flying them both. Now imagine this. These things are teeny tiny, man. They're like smaller than a Mobula 6, that lower profile anyway. And plus, for putting a Sky Viper down in the grass or in the weeds, it's a horrible color scheme. You can't see that bitch for nothing. So we would fly them around line of sight out in the backyard, and you all know what my backyard looks like. They eventually got lost, though. So Carlos looked like Carlos was ready to take to the
I don't know about this battery though.
friendly skies again.
This is Moby.
Moby 6.
Yeah, but battery. I gotta throw some of these out.
It's just the way that 3-inch handles Chaos. It handles so easy. Anybody could pretty much fly it. I actually, other guy that I work with that I'm trying to get in has flown the toothpick around in his yard, but he had a hell of a time trying to fly it.
And you just took all his glory away. You said anybody could do that.
Well, it just handles so much easier than a 5-inch. He flew it awesome, though. I mean, you know.
I was very impressed considering that was his first time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Off access, how much assembly was required for that CR10 Mini? I'm just curious.
Oh, is that a printer?
Everybody stresses over putting an ender 3D together. I'm like, that's not really that tough.
Oh, man.
Why, you fool?
Fine.
I think I saw the serial number on the bottom of that chair. Nice, clean, nice little flip around. Well, now you got a knife edge, Carlos.
Oh, it's coming up.
Okay.
Knife edge. I like that.
No, just come through that step stool and do a yank and bank and come into the living room where you're at. Come down the hallway, come through there, make a sharp. That was close. That
Love
was
these
a
ideas.
jolly good try.
Yank and oh. Headshot.
That's about how easy my Troxy was off access. It was 2 bolts in the bottom and 2 bolts up top, I think. And it was all pretty much assembled. And then plug some wires. Troxy YX2 was easy. Ender was
Nice
more
run,
difficult,
Carlos.
but
Thank you.
I still had the Ender up and printing in an hour. Easy enough.
Oh, I think just me Hop is here.
Yes, I was waiting for his video to come up. He hasn't got any video or any audio.
Sure.
Oh,
But
just
he
the
is
name,
admitted
okay.
in.
Telemetry recovered.
That battery is no. I got some life.
Ed's ideas will make people spend money on broken drones.
Who said that, Bob?
Tim, Chaos.
True.
Bob's over there knife edge it.
Tomorrow, I'm working on it. Rat tells me to power. He wants me to go out the kitchen window and come in through this one on a power loop.
Now
The whole building.
Yeah.
The top
that's
floor.
pretty hairy.
You better get the 5-inch out for that.
Yeah.
You're gonna need that punch power. Get over the top of the building easy enough.
Well,
like-
it's a
Be
signal.
like half a
issue,
battery
too.
trying to power loop over the top with a little micro or something.
Zoom, zoom. Oh, this on too quick.
Adam was off work as of 16 minutes ago. Harass him till he gets on stream.
White light. Meow. Kerplunk. They're boring you guys yet?
There you go. I hit him up and said, waiting on you for a freshie. Pew pew pew.
Was that drone worship?
Yep.
Without look.
Just me, Hop Chris, man. I'm not getting any video or audio for you. What's going on, DW?
Just being its regular prick self, which we all know and love. Some more than others.
Emacs Tiny Hawks, Chris MD95. He's here to set it up for you. That works. MD95 will get it up and running quick.
Telemetry recovered.
That's the thing about drones, man. Sometimes they're easier to work on when you're there than it is to like try to talk you through something. But the shipping cost to ship drones from place to place is a pain in the butt. Going to war with the DJI people right now.
Battery already.
It's much fun watching them get flustered. Yeah. It is a piece of shit, though. I'm just saying.
Telemetry lost.
You see Dan's review on the DJI.
USB powered ring lights are on sale at Walmart, Bay City. Seen them in the clearance on. Oh, well, go buy them up for us, dude. We'll set up the whole pavilion with like whoop gates lit up LED and through the like playground area and whatnot. We could have like some nighttime whoop flying out there.
Batteries, they suck.
That'd be cool out there at Monitor. After all the kids are gone and out of the way.
You know, it's amazing how well a lot of the FPV cameras pick up low light.
Uh-oh.
It's easy to get disorientated though, but
If you
because
set your
once you're
camera up right.
there, those lights all look the same. And during worship, the night rider or night flyer or whatever he
Nighthawk.
out
That's
there
it.
one day.
Nighthawk.
Right.
The Nighthawk.
The Nighthawk. Okay.
He's something. Green during the night.
Pew pew pew.
Oh, man.
Damn, I need a bear. Oh, the calamity.
Instant Mr. Steels. Just add sport mode, right?
How are you, Mark Rigor Mortis? say hi to Dorothy and the kids.
Hi,
Hey, quit flirting.
Dorothy. Hi.
Let's see, there's Ruby and Ainsley. Hello, Ruby and Ainsley.
He's trying to take over your family, Mark. You better watch him.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it's not like that. They do feel like part of the family. You know, I feel all you
See, he's
All
a part
you
of the
that-
family.
all you pricks feel like family. All of y'all are my best friends.
All y'all.
All y'all.
I like that. Oops, blew it. Oh, yeah.
The
I
night
am
farter?
banana
Yeah, that
man.
sounds like it. The night farter.
The night
JDS.
Who's that?
There's probably a few people here that could bear that title.
Y'all quit calling people names. Somebody might get offended now.
Oh, gosh. Don't do a rant video.
Yeah. Be a whole nother week before I can start thinking about my channel again.
Into the light. Nope.
Hope they get it on video, right?
Blew it.
What did Rodney Dangerfield use to say about taking his wife?
Please.
Yeah, take my wife, please. Take my wife, please.
Gets no respect.
I tell you, the best one is my wife's so dumb it takes her an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes. Rude, he's rude, but funny. Oh, man.
Yeah, Dangerfield's funny.
He is that. There's no disputing that. I keep meaning to do the triple Wendy, but do it with a quad, and I keep forgetting.
I love watching that show, dude. It did so many times.
Oh,
Can't get
Mike,
tired of that.
if I'm running across, the guide on TV, and that happens to be on, more than likely, I'll watch it again.
Yeah. That's like, what is it? Oh, shoot. The Longest Yard?
Which one?
The newer one.
Oh, okay. Adam Sandler, right?
Yeah. I love
I don't
watching
think I've
that.
seen that one.
The old one's pretty good too, but the new one's just better setup, I think.
Ah.
Yeah, the new one's got Adam Sandler, Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds is
full
still
cast.
in it?
Full cast from Burt Reynolds comes in as the coach.
Okay.
Yeah, he comes in as the coach. But it's got the full cast of WWE wrestling and shit. King Kali or whatever his name is, and Goldberg's in there. Who else? There's a bunch of them in there. Yeah.
Blew it.
You got that step stool gap down pretty good, Carlos.
Practice.
I see you
Yeah,
got
do your
rid of
job.
two.
Go do them dishes, JDS. Get them done. Yeah. Take off, eh?
Take off, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, JDS Banana Man is working and he's freaking bugging out of work to hang here for a few minutes.
Yeah, I think Stone Cold Steve Austin's in there. Oh man, there's a bunch of them in there, dude.
I've heard those
The-
names, but I
Most of
never
the
watched.
wrestlers were on the football team of the wardens and
Oh,
whatnot.
do you remember the
And the
cheerleaders?
inmates on that one, the inmates made their own team. Adam Sandler was basically the head guy there, and they went against the wardens.
The guards? Yeah.
Yeah, the guards.
But
So it
Mike,
was pretty cool.
Do you remember the cheerleaders?
Yeah, what was that Mexican guy's name in that?
I can tell you that if you watch Law and Order,
Carlos.
was his name Carlos?
I think it was Carlos.
It's the common Carlos Maria. Pedro.
Yeah.
I've been in Spanish books all my life.
I'm gonna have to watch that again now, man. I want to say it was Carlos though.
Could have been a Pedro, Julio, a Juan, Pablo.
Yeah, take off, eh?
Chris, just me hop. What the hell?
Where do you guys see? Oh, there it is. Taking a minute.
No, it wasn't one of the cheerleaders. Carlos was the short Mexican dude that the cheerleaders had the time with.
Do you remember Law and Order? Did you?
Yeah.
No, not Law and Order. Blue Bloods. Do you remember Blue Bloods? He was the sergeant for one of the sons from the commissioner. That's the same actor. He was there. He was in it.
Yeah, for sure it was Carlos. Tim said.
Google it. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I like that, Mr. J. Dangerfield, my wife can't cook. Made the kid alphabet soup. He spelled out help.
Dude, I probably got a cassette tape of Rodney Dangerfield somewhere.
Oh, come on.
I'm pretty sure I've said it before that sometimes Carlos reminds me of Rodney.
I love his I Get No Respect album. That was great, man.
Carlos can be a sarcastic prick, I'm just telling you.
His What's in a Name was pretty good too. He says he went to this guy to get a new name because he didn't like his name, and the guy's like, "Yeah, well, we got a great deal on a name, blah blah blah." And he gives him this name. He's like, "Well, what if I don't like the name?" He says, "You can bring it back as long as you don't give it a bad name." He said he went back 3 weeks later. He didn't like the name. He tried to find the guy. He couldn't find him. He said he changed his name.
Like Rodney Dangerfield?
Yeah.
Telemetry lost.
He's a funny prick. I have such, like I have my meat rare.
What are we drinking, Mike?
The same.
Okay. Okay, I'm just checking. Well, I mean, I don't know. You could have been drinking a spritzer. I don't know.
Mihawk's going to be in here twice now. He's on 2 devices now. The other device is still there.
I know, I see it. I mean, what? He thinks he's going to have better luck with
didn't
the
want
other
to join
device.
with camera or audio.
He's doing a 50-50.
He probably got tired of fighting with his phone and decided to get on the computer. Now he's got 2 devices with just, oh, there's video now. Your other device still has, you don't have audio yet, but your other device is still logged here from when you tried to join earlier. Should I kick that one for you?
Look at that head of hair.
Hey, yo.
Yo ho!
Hello out there in TV land.
So Chris, when you tried to join earlier, your other device that you tried to join, was that your phone, I take it?
Yeah, it was.
And now you're on your laptop?
Yeah.
Your phone's still showing you here in the room, and if you look over there under participants, it'll still show you there.
Oh,
But it
who's
never
that
came
kid?
up with camera or kick him.
Yeah, who's that kid? Yeah, I tried to do it on my phone and something was messing up.
No, we're not going to report him to Zoom. We're just going to kick him. He gave me the
FP
option to
Army.
report you to Zoom, but I thought I'd be nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fucking FPV Army guy.
Damn militia.
Chris, is that
Oh
a wig
gosh.
or his hair?
Freaking has been
Hey.
up all day. Freaking, it's like hurting.
They have
So did
tornado.
you get some good footy at that overpass place you put in the?
I flew.
Yeah.
Ugh. I hate flying places like that because the pucker factor is painful.
Hey, well,
Everything is shaking.
Yeah.
And-
It's
oh
all
my God.
concrete.
Saw a
Yeah.
video
No,
where-
it's not the all. I usually fly all concrete. It's just
when you flew through that little hole at that construction site. That was pretty crazy. You know what I'm talking about? You flew in a hole and out a window or something, like a little circle. I call it a hole, but it was some round little. I saw it on one of your videos.
I don't know. I'm always shooting through some type of gap or
Yeah, it was
doing
pretty
something
cool.
like that. It's just we were underneath the interstate. If you mess
so
up,
and you could
in-
tell.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something about, oh, you're gonna power loop that thing. You could
no,
tell
hell
there was
no.
I was trying to think
No.
of spots that like that near us. I'm like, man, that'd be fun to go fly one of those kind of things. And I'm trying to think of spots by us so I could do that. The closest I could get would be like probably like Zilwaukee Bridge over in Saginaw. This thing is like, oh, it's huge, dude. The wife is like, stay in the middle lane when you drive over it, kind of thing, because it's that high up.
Oh, she's scared.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want to look over the
It is up there, dude.
well, I mean, like Chris put a little video up on the Prick Nest about where he was at today. And you could see the overpass.
Yeah. I
And you
saw
could
that,
tell by the sound when you turned the audio on, you could tell there were all kinds of cars whizzing over that overpass.
Yeah, it's like the busiest highway in Tampa.
Yeah.
And then we were just scared because we were in between two roads and on the railroad tracks. And I think you can get in trouble for being on the railroad tracks, but I don't know.
So total length of the Zilwaukee Bridge is 8,085 feet length. Okay. And it's 120 feet underneath it clearance.
Check out Verrazano.
120 foot clearance underneath.
Check out Verrazano.
Most
Underneath.
of,
Underneath the
Wow.
bridge. Dude, it's up there.
I think the Verrazano's up there with that.
most of the railroad tracks do have no trespassing signs around them, Chris.
I didn't see no trespassing sign.
Well, then that's their fault then.
There was a train going back and forth, I guess dropping loads off or whatever. And there was a dude on the back. He just went like, didn't say nothing.
There you go. They
He was
don't
like-
give a crap.
Yeah. He
So
don't give
did
a
you
shit.
do
He's
the
making money.
train? Did
Why are
you
you gonna
do
stress over
the
something he has no
train?
control of?
Did you do the train?
No, because we were sketched out. We're in the Tampa PD does not play. If they get pissed off, you don't play with them. And we're down in the hood too. It was like there was a damn hobo camp on the other side of the little wall we were on. I was
Wow.
like, oh God. Yeah. It was like 4 tents. Freaking was like, we're gonna die, bro. But anyways,
You're
it's
having
fun.
a nice pack there, Carlos.
Oh, thanks.
This is the Zilwaukee Bridge here, Chris.
Oh, you got cut
Holy
off.
crap.
Big fucker there.
Yeah, I'm sure there's one part of that you can fly.
There's a bunch of parts I could fly on there. That's what I'm saying. That's the only one I could think of. Otherwise, it's just like our basic overpasses and shit like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be any fun.
That one I was at, it was probably only 40 foot up. At the bottom of it.
Yeah, there's some lower areas and whatnot near some park type things, like near the river. There's some parks and whatnot that go under. So there's some spots I could probably fly over there. I just don't go in that neck of the woods much, but that's over towards Adam's place. So
Mike, you have your Google up?
do I have Google up? Sure.
The Verrazano Bridge.
Verrazano. How do you spell it?
Verra.
I got it.
S. Okay. Is it? I don't know if it's the longest suspension bridge, but what's the height on that bad boy?
Oh, you wanted details on it.
Yeah, like the-
Ollie did a video about that.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Cool.
It's not
Relax.
It's not the longest suspension bridge, by the way. It's long for a suspension bridge.
I'll
but
be
it's
right back.
not
I gotta get dinner out the oven.
Verrazano Bridge. Total length 13,700 feet. 13,700 feet.
Wow, that's 2 miles and change. 2.5.
Yeah. Yeah, 1,500 to just over 15 is 3 miles, right?
5,280 is 1 mile.
Yeah. So it's almost 3 miles.
Yeah, damn near close.
Okay, so
The height though,
now we'll go with the
because I've been up there and it's pretty high up there, but I'm not sure how high rather.
um
And
yeah,
you know what?
shoot.
It cost $18 to go across that bridge. It's crazy.
How much?
$18.
Wow.
Yep. I think it's probably the most expensive out
Is
there.
that one way?
I think they might have changed it so it's 9 and 9, but it used to be one way. Yeah. But
Mackinac Bridge. Okay, this is a bridge here in Michigan. It goes from the lower part of Michigan to the upper part of Michigan. 26,372 feet.
wow, that's a bridge.
There's your bridge. 552 feet's the height.
Wow.
500.
What bridge is that?
The Mackinac Bridge.
Where's that at?
It's the bridge that goes from northern Michigan to southern Michigan. It separates the UP and the lower part of the state. So it's straight up north. Goes from Mackinac to St. Ignace.
Well, Florida has a 7 mile bridge. Okay.
Yeah. 24th longest main span and longest suspension bridge between anchorages in Western Hemisphere. Only the 24th. At
Yeah, we got. I know we got one bridge down here in
26,372 feet across. All right, after Carlos gets up, when Carlos gets to his next break, we'll play Tim's other video. We'll show the 5-inch flight versus the 3-inch flight that we showed earlier. Yeah, the Mackinac Bridge, right? It's not the longest. It's the 24th longest bridge, but I think it's one of the biggest full suspension bridges.
Batteries have been needing to get exhausted. Thanks, Bob. All right, I'm gonna take my water break.
I don't hear popcorn going yet. Oh.
Ed, what kind of temperature you have over there? 60s? You wearing a little jacket?
It's 55 degrees outside and the heater is on.
Wow, good for you.
It says it's 71 here in the living room. I think this temperature gauge lies.
And you haven't taken off right into trees.
This is him. He set this up. I wasn't with him. He did this all on his own.
And look at the angle on that camera.
Yeah, he's got that camera angle way up.
All the speeds.
Uh-oh. Drunken sailor.
You're talking about bridges, Mike. Ours, the clearance underneath is 180 feet
There you go.
on our big bridge down in Tampa. It's not that
That's a good
long, but
one
it's
there.
like super tall, so they can get
Yeah.
the cruise ships.
Yeah, the wife doesn't even like going over this one. she doesn't like bridges at all. Then the
that's what my
Mackinac
dad
bridge,
is.
she doesn't like going over the Mackinac because it's got grates as part of the road. They're metal grates. So
Ah,
you can
yeah.
actually look
And they make all the
see
noise.
down. It drives her. No, she don't like
See the water underneath.
it. Yeah.
Have you ever, Mike? Have you ever been on a bridge?
510 feet down, buddy.
You ever been on a bridge in traffic and you can actually feel it moving?
Mhm.
Oh,
I've been in
absolutely,
California where we've been
especially,
driving down the
I
road
was
on a
in-
bicycle and had an earthquake, man.
I mean,
I
like
was in
when you're going across those bridges at 50 miles an hour, you don't feel it.
Nope.
But if you're stuck in traffic and the bridge is backed up,
You
you
feel it.
feel those semis moving around on that frickin' bridge.
Oh, it's bouncing. You can feel it moving, swaying.
Yeah. And okay, like where Chris is at, I lived in Tampa for a while, Chris, and the Sunshine Skyway, man, there a barge hit that thing and cars fell. Cars
Really?
went into the damn river.
Holy cow.
That's been
Oh.
years ago now. They had to rebuild it. This went from St. Petersburg, I think, to what south of that?
You
know what?
Sarasota.
Yeah, Sarasota. It went from St. Petersburg to Sarasota. It's called the Sunshine Skyway because it was a tall, it was steep. It was steep, man. When you went up that thing, it was steep.
I think
And
you
that
gotta
was
lose
so they
camera.
didn't have to have a drawbridge, you know.
What was it? I was in New Orleans one time going to a paintball event, and we were like stuck going like 15.
Oh,
You could feel that son of a bitch like going up and down and like side. It was making so much noise. It was terrifying.
That's scary.
They were working on it all the time. They had tarps to catch stuff falling. It's like, oh my Jesus! Like,
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Got religious that day.
that was. Ugh. Hell, I was on one bridge up in Pensacola, and we had got snow and like ice everywhere. It was a real bad ice storm, and part of the bridge was like went at a curve, and this 18-wheeler was on the high side of the curve, and traffic got stopped up because everybody was sliding. Well, those cars on the bottom side of the 18-wheeler, and the 18-wheeler started sliding towards them, and then they didn't realize it, and they freaking everybody's like yelling at them and freaking trying to get them to back up because the 18-wheeler was going for the guardrail. So it would have pinned them. If not, I don't know what would have happened. That was crazy.
Wow.
so it says the Mackinac still remains the longest suspension bridge with 2 towers between anchorages in the Western Hemisphere.
What's the one
So-
in? What's the one in out west?
It's the 24th longest, but it's with 2 towers from one side to the other. There's only 2 towers on the Mac. So it's still the longest with only 2 towers. But it's
Longest
24th
span.
longest in the hemisphere. So there's longer
Right
bridges, but
under the Verrazano. Number one, it's a pain in the ass to get to the Verrazano from where I live. Traffic can be horrendous.
walking and flying line of sight while being first time.
Well, $12 to get across it or $18, I wouldn't be in any hurry to get across it in the first place.
Well, you can get it from
Yeah.
the one side.
So every year on Memorial Day, or I think it is, or Labor Day, I think it's Labor Day. Labor Day, they do a bridge walk. So you can actually walk across this bridge, the Mackinac Bridge. It's the only time you can walk across it.
Holy Mackinac.
RC Fun is telling Chris the Golden Gate Bridge. Is that the one he's
Yes,
thinking?
that's the one I was.
Stop screen share. That's what I want. Come on, get out of there. Jeepers.
Telemetry recovered.
Rigger, take care, buddy. Thanks for
All right,
stopping.
Rigger. Have a good night.
Later, Rigger.
Bye, Darcy.
Go put them kids to bed. Oh, it's early for that. Shit.
Teenagers, they don't have to be put to bed.
Yeah, there's like 3 hours behind us.
Yeah. It's just getting dinner time there.
5:45.
And
It's the
Carlos, you
same
hitting
thing
that
with
thing like
quad
racing
farm.
gates.
What's for dinner, Rigger? I'll be right over.
Can I gate over here?
No, I was saying you're hitting that dang step stool like it was a racing gate.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
absolutely.
got a couple tubes he puts on there. He had 2 of them on there the other night. One was at an angle and one was flat.
This is what you do in the winter.
Telemetry lost.
Zoom, zoom. So freaking cold. Yeah, it's fun. It's good to keep your fingers going.
Holy smokes. Slow night. Where's Adam?
He's probably working late tonight because he
No.
was here last Thursday.
He's working late tonight, but he's already off work.
That prick.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys ever have people complain about your fly spots? Like want to know your fly spots?
Nah.
Nobody complains about them.
Talking about on
We're not
YouTube?
complaining, but like they want them, and like I don't know. Like down here, we got
That's my fly spot. You can't go there, kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, fuck that. We don't have enough people up here doing that.
Oh, we got.
I
so
got
many
me,
people down.
Adam, and then Chaos is our third guy that flies. That's all we've got in this particular area that really fly together.
See,
Then we've got the Detroit FPV crew like a couple hours away. So I
You
mean,
gotta do like gorilla flying.
yeah, we just hit
Bruh.
parks,
You
man.
get in there and fly, and then you leave before anybody has a chance to say anything negative about it.
Nah, that's
That's not what I'm. That's not what I'm talking about. Ed. Like I'll post videos, right? And people always ask me where the pin. Like, wait, where's that? Like people, local people, and I won't tell them.
Oh, that's
Because
bad.
there's been multiple spots that have been burnt, and like
Yeah, people going
never
there
fly
trashing
again.
the place and this and that.
Because so somebody else will go there and they'll be asshole flyers and
Yep.
and
They have no
ruin the
business
rap.
flying. Yeah.
That
I
must be
gotcha.
that ungodly FPV people, huh?
Yeah, right.
But nah, there was like on
No.
the disc.
Now I can get what you're saying, Chris. I completely get that. It's because you found this primo spot and you don't want some asshole pulling it for you.
Exactly.
Correct.
Oh, look at that Chaos,
like,
new subscriber. Mr.
on our Discord.
Crowley.
There was on our
Hey,
Discord. There was a
Mr. Crowley.
couple guys crying and moaning and groaning about it, and then I just pretty much said, you know, if I know you for a while, and you know,
Yeah.
pretty much if I feel you're capable and have common sense, I'll fly with you. But
Especially if there's
you're just
sketchy
some
spots
ass-
where you got to worry about security or anything else, you might have earned your
Yeah.
keep there to get in. You know,
Yeah. Like some spots are actually no people, no security.
right?
And
That's
they'll-
what I mean. You
they'll
might
see
have
my
earned your
vehicle,
keep
they'll
to
just
get in
keep
there. You
going.
know what I mean? Worked with security and said, "Hey, man,
Yeah.
we're cool." Yeah. Where's
Yeah,
Bob
I
at
mean,
tonight?
Ed, you've seen
Just
some
hiding
of-
down in chat. He's not going to come join us on the panel tonight. I'm waiting on Birdman to join in one of these panels. One of these nights he's going to.
He's gonna
Get
do
some
it
live flying from the house.
Inside of his freezer. That's when he's gonna.
Sugar Bear coming?
Birdman was
all
supposed
night.
to.
Telemetry
Birdman
Oh.
was supposed to order a Skydroid.
That was months ago.
Did you hear me, Mike?
I should have sent out a personal invite to him, huh?
Yeah. Ed, get a hold of Sugar Bear and invite him.
Sugar Bear.
Who's Sugar?
So I'm
No,
calling freaking
Carlos.
Sleepy Bear.
Carlos,
Sugar Bear.
go leave him a comment and tell him to come join the stream.
I
You
don't
want to
think my
talk to him.
comments are available to be seen.
Tell him you want to have a chat with him, brother.
Ask him if, ask him. See if my comments are even visible.
I know he took all mine off, I think. He
I
did or YouTube did. I'm assuming he did because they were up there
Comments on what?
before and they're not there now.
Yeah, he took them off.
He's
Hold
trying
on.
to keep it, he's trying to keep it clean, you know. All that
Oh.
negativity away from his channel. I'm waiting for him to pull those videos down to get the negativity away from those.
Yeah, right. So I mean, like,
Trying to
Beduga
keep a
made
negative free,
comments.
a drama free channel, but I'm going to post stuff about the FPV army every 3 days.
So like, Beduga made some comments on his first debacle, and
Oh, he answered the troll like
he was
nothing.
very civil about it the whole time, and yet his comments got deleted.
Yeah,
too.
it was troll FPV. That was the funny thing, dude. He did it under troll FPV, and he was like, "Commas, dude, you're worried about trolls on your channel, so you answer troll FPV is calmly cool." Okay,
He's not the greatest. I
know you're down there in the chat, Bob. I said, "Are you going to join the panel tonight? You're just going to hide down there in the chat."
Hey, yeah, exactly. Correct.
Did you hear how frustrated he was when he said "back from the sky"? Like you can hear the spit coming out of his mouth.
Dude, he couldn't get it right. Back to the sky, back to the sky.
That freaking back breath.
Yeah. Oh, he got me so freaking mad.
Oh, jeez.
What, did
I
you
wanted
forget to take your meds?
I wanted to do an edit and like start tagging them in them,
Uh,
but I didn't want to get like no
yeah.
taunting.
It,
We don't
I
want
don't
to
know
make
the
the
dude.
guy blow his
I
brains
thought
out.
DW's
Yeah, I know. I don't want to
pretty
be
good.
the last little.
DW's post was
It
pretty
puts
good.
him over the edge.
Quit being such
Yeah.
a pansy, dude.
Oh, I was talking to Dan the other day about it. He's like, "Bro, I don't care." I was like, "I know you don't."
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to be the last little nudge to make him do like a.
There's the smoking gun.
The smoking gun.
All we seen was smoke rolling when he first popped in. He was away from the chair. We just seen the smoke
Just as I
rolling.
did that, the dog was scratching. What's up, guys? Carlos is doing good.
Hiya, Bob. No, yeah, Carlos
Oh.
is always doing good.
Carlos is doing
Until you said something, then he did that backflip and screwed it all up.
It's the jinx. And see, Carlos doesn't believe in the jinx. I'm telling you, the jinx is real.
The jinx is real. The jig is up.
coming back. He's doing good.
Oh heck! If someone's like talking to me when I'm flying, and they're like, I'll do something, and they'll like, I'll hear them like, squirt, like, oh, that just, I'm going down in 5 seconds.
Is that what we got to do? We got to change our last M from FPV to HFC,
That stand for?
the Heavenly FPV crew.
Nah, that's not what
What?
happened.
Is that a chat?
Birdman's talking that.
I like the FPV Army because it even says "Onward, Christian Soldiers." So,
Come to see.
Right.
Did you guys see Lewis's last video?
yeah, you put a little.
Yeah, the army.
I think I'm gonna hashtag FPV Army from now on.
I was waiting for him to put up some like religious like stuff in the background or something. They put up actual music and what. It was a good tune though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of Beduga's music for me is hard to listen to.
I started to watch one of his videos, and he was like gospel music in the back. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, this wasn't nothing like that.
I do that stuff all the time though. It's not gospel music in the back, it's actual music that I play it with, but I try to pick good songs that are more upbeat, and you'll hear the song more than you hear the message sometimes. But during the summertime, do a lot of traveling to different Christian concerts and whatnot, volunteer and help with stage crew and shit like that. So
Nice.
I like to try to support the artists that I've seen. I've seen like 160 artists in the last 4 years. So there's a lot of stuff I can put up.
Go lay down.
Easy, Tiger. Easy.
Yeah, there's Bob. Finally showed up.
I'm here.
Drifter.
When's John going to get on a live stream?
Him and Mike, Birdman.
As he's revamping his channel.
I've
Mr.
seen
J.
Birdman on before.
Mr. Eugene.
That's not happening.
Eugene John. Eugene.
Eugene. Who hang you?
That's right. Jim's got to use the side door.
Sorry to hear that, Mike.
Had the wife to the hospital last night. She fell and broke her thumb. Oh, geez.
Well, at least it was just her thumb. I can think of worse things to be broken.
Right?
I'll just go there. At least it wasn't a hip or something like that.
I guess she won't be hitchhiking today. Ah.
Right.
Actually, she'll probably get a better chance because it'll stick out in the cast.
Oh, yeah. It's the sympathy.
Yeah, she can just stick her arm out.
Not making light of it, Micah. I mean, a
Yeah,
trip to the
well.
hospital, even if it's a broken thumb, is not a treat. But I'm just saying, you gotta look on the positive side of things. It was just a thumb. It's not like she cut it off or anything. That would be bad.
See what Eugene.
I'm just chopping some salad here. Oh, there goes the thumb.
What size cup is that? And what's the diameter of that handle? This size cup? This is a 20-ounce Yeti Rambler.
Rambler.
Oh, you printed the handle for it?
A Plymouth
Yeah.
Rambler
Heck yeah.
or a Dodge?
Voltec, baby. Fallout.
Remember the car that was called Rambler? Was it Plymouth or Dodge?
Plymouth Rambler, yep. Dodge Plymouth, yep. Printed 100% on the STL and just a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. The cup is smaller or the handle smaller?
Oh, that's not even funny. Your face was
Because this is straight off the STL file for this. And it fits the Rodney Bell cups as well, which is the Trails N 20-ounce from Walmart.
Sounds like a commercial, Mike.
Ed, are you trying to go to that meetup on the 20th?
I'm not gonna make it.
Ed doesn't go anywhere but Walmart and the corner store to get his lotto tickets. That's it. Prick. Come on, Ed.
Oh, Adam.
Ah, there's Adam.
There he be.
I thought you got out of work like an hour ago.
No, I just got
It
home.
was Tim's idea. He said Adam got out of work 15 minutes ago. Give him shit until he shows up on stream.
And that was half an hour ago he said that.
It's the Flight 1 prick.
Oh yeah.
95.5. 95.5
Oh, it
to the
looks like
outside.
Adam doesn't
edges.
have a ponytail, right? Did I see a
Oh,
ponytail on Adam?
no.
No.
Fuck no.
I saw a ponytail behind you.
No. I almost got an accident on the way home.
Whose fault?
No, it wasn't mine. I was coming down, Mike knows what road it is. I'm coming down Gratiot, going across Midland. And somebody tried to turn right in this little white car. And I had to go all the way to the left, dude. I almost fucking did a donut in my truck and everything.
I'm printing one currently for the 30-ounce size Yeti, which is the bigger wide top one. But
If you get
yeah,
fast enough, you don't need a Yeti.
Holy shit. It's like a damn hula hoop.
yeah, I didn't like how the print was coming out, so I stopped it, but they're pretty good.
Is that a little flexible or no? Oh, yeah, that's good.
It's pretty stiff though. There you go.
Oh, you just
It
crack it?
was.
Just crack it?
That's yeah. That's
Oh.
only 30% infill, 35%, something like that.
There are no crazy bears in here tonight, is there?
Adam,
Nothing.
What size truck do you have, Adam? A F-150?
I have a Chevy Silverado.
Chevy Silverado.
I was gonna say F-150. No,
It's pronounced Silverado.
Silverado.
You ever seen that video?
Yes.
Oh my lord.
If I would have hit that little car, I would have been, they're fucked up. Because that truck would have went right through that.
Oh no,
25 miles
you
an
have
hour.
plowed that thing.
Yeah, they got lucky, dude. I saved their life fucking doing what I did. Idiots.
No, I love that Silverado commercial. That's funny as shit.
So the one I'm printing right now, Tim, I believe the outside of the print is at 108, which puts the inside at around 98. Because there's 4.5 millimeters to each side of the print side on the outside of the cup. It's 4.5 millimeters each side. So 9 millimeters off your maximum for the print diameter to figure out what it is for the print bed. And I don't change the height of the handle part itself. I don't change the height that way. I only open the ring up. So I only change 2 of the 3 axes that you can change.
I just said something to you in chat, Adam.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, what's his name drives a, what does he drive?
I like the part in the Silverado thing is like the
AXii
four guys
Silverado.
get messed with by their uncle a lot.
Jesus.
Got that Silverado. Sound like that Chevy out there in my neighbor's driveway.
Adam, a
Must
truck,
be cold out.
truck like yours, brand new, costs about 40 grand.
About more like 56, 57.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I had a Suburban, and it was a GMC, but it rocked too, Mr. JRC. So I love my Suburban too.
Chaos, this one will probably fit for you, buddy. This one is done in a translucent green. So the clear green, you can actually see the infill inside the handle.
That's
This
cool.
one will
Looks like
probably
carbon
fit
on
it though.
You
I've been
look
working
like-
on sizes, dude.
Hey, Mike, look what I'm building next. That frame.
What's that, CL1?
Nope,
Oh, that's an Impulse.
that's an alien.
An alien straight up?
Yeah.
What'd you do? What got you into that?
Good deal.
Oh, who had the deal?
Impulse RC.
Oh, did they?
It was like $35
For an Impulse alien?
for the 4-inch body frame.
Oh, the 4-inch. Okay.
But I got 5.
Oh, that's right. You said you were building a 4-inch 5-arm.
Yeah.
4.5.
I won't.
I remember you saying that Wednesday over at Chuck's shop,
It's gonna be badass.
or the other week.
Why
So
are you
yeah,
doing a
Chaos,
4-inch
I've been
bar?
working on trying to size it up for the cups. So I've got a couple prints that are already done that don't fit cups right now. I figure I'll find somebody that's got a thermos that they'll fit and sell it to them for $5-10.
Plummet, why are you doing that?
Doing what?
The 4-inch frame with the 5-inch arms.
So it's a small chassis basically for the Alien. It's a nice direct. It's a true X, but it's got the smaller chassis. Instead of being about this long, it'll be about this long
Okay.
for the main chassis.
So is it gonna fly better or lighter or what's the
It flies
purpose?
a little different from Chuck at FPV has been doing it for a while now. Him and I think a couple others are doing it too. But yeah, Witherell's got one now too.
Pretty bad.
But yeah, a couple of guys have been doing it over the FPV noob crew.
I was
And
gonna put
they're
Kiss on.
loving how they're flying. So
You know, if I was
Kiss
gonna put
yesterday. Oh my gosh. It was super smooth.
Yeah, flight one's still better.
Oh, that's it. I'm
I
done.
don't think I've ever flown flight one.
You need to.
Plummet, he got the parts for the. Plummet's got the parts for the build. I'll buy the bigger of those as long as it fits the cup. They're here, dude. We just need to hook up. I got them. One's yellow, one's green. They're both the Voltec design.
Tim's got a nice quad there, though. He just needs to rip the thing.
He did rip it. Didn't you see that? Lots of crashing.
I seen him flying backwards.
Lots of crashing. Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to go forward. He'd go up and then he'd be like starting to go forward. And all of a sudden you go, it's like, dude, keep going.
It's a little more power than what you do.
Go, just keep that directional going a little more.
When you go from flying whoops to a 5-inch, you're like, holy shit. It's like going from a fucking Pinto to a Ferrari, dude. I told him, just take it easy. You know, you'll figure it out. But pretty fast, too. Don't take long.
Uh, 200 on an old Blazer and still running on solar.
Yeah, that was a nice little red truck.
Yep.
Or like,
Blazers run forever.
You gonna do some, Bob? You in the mood?
huh?
You in the mood to fly some?
You gotta think now. Uh-oh.
Very good.
Tim.
Have you had an attitude adjustment, Bob, or what?
He's smiling. He's good.
Probably not enough.
Probably not enough. Well, I'm with
Right.
you there, brother.
Then
Okay,
don't worry.
Mike, I have to correct myself. I stand corrected. He wasn't flying that FPV. He was flying line of sight.
Yeah, he said he was flying line of sight.
I think line of sight's harder.
It is.
I can't do line of sight worth of shit.
On the side's fun.
I ain't
That guy
gonna
at
do
work.
I ain't doing a
flying
video of
line
me
of
flying
sight
line of sight
is
because I'm gonna see these go up, down, and maybe crash. That's about it.
Oh hell, I'll do snap rolls, snap flips, go depends on you gotta just get back used, like I'll go out and around and come back to me. That's the hard part when you're facing yourself.
Ask
Yeah.
Mike what happened last time I flew line of sight. He remembers.
I need a bird this
He
big.
rebuilt the 2.5 inch.
And to.
Is that bad?
He rebuilt his 2.5 inch because he smashed it.
Smashed it, dude. It exploded. It was everywhere.
Damn.
Anybody who's flown line of sight should know better than to fly line of sight over concrete or asphalt.
I don't know.
Hey,
Oh,
well,
I'll
yeah.
power loop stuff. Line of sight, I'll power loop stuff.
Yeah, because you're comfortable with it. Adam, no, he never flies line of sight.
No, he just,
Never.
There's a reason.
He was so pissed off because he couldn't get cameras working. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to fucking fly at line of sight. Yeah. About 30 seconds later, he was picking up parts.
add the
I
car.
mean, it went
Everywhere. Everywhere.
That's a funny story right there.
Dude, I wish Withrow would have got it on camera though, dude. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Probably easier to.
You know what's funny, Mike, is I can literally hear Adam's voice saying that. Fuck it, I'm going flying anyway.
He did. Dude. I was over there. I was over there working on a quad, trying to solder something or whatever in the back of my truck with the darn portable soldering iron. And Adam's over there trying to get his working. I finally get mine working. I'm like, all right, your shot. Go ahead, man. I'll wait for you to get done. Test this out or whatever, you know. He couldn't get the camera working. He's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna fly it line of sight, man. I come out here to burn some packs. It wasn't long at all. Smash.
Shit flying everywhere.
You heard the plastic just go chink and start going everywhere, man.
Oh, yeah.
Pieces, parts.
Any of you guys ever buy or shop from eBay?
I have in the past.
Not really, not too much. Is it the same as shopping on Amazon, or is it more private people?
No, it's not the same.
The guitar closest to the quads right there, I bought on eBay.
Do you know when it's a, let's say a business as opposed to a private person selling? Can you tell the difference?
Not always.
No, right?
No, because any private seller can set up an eBay store. I could go in there and set up an eBay store myself.
Call it Mike's FPV.
Yeah, FPV marketplace, whatever you want. You know, doesn't matter.
That's
Yep.
what I don't know. But
A lot of times you can tell which one's a store more so or something reputable by how many sales and whatnot. If you go to their channel page, because each seller has their own page, go to their store page and look at the views there, sales and whatnot, and then how many items they have stocked in their store. There's a lot of times you can tell the better sellers are more stocked up with more product.
Hey, with PayPal, Carlos, you ain't
They
gonna
only
worry
got
about
5 items or something like that. It's probably just some user, you know, doing whatever. If they've got 3,000 items on their store or something, they've probably been there a little while, you know.
Chaos wants me to buy his poop. No, I have PayPal, but I just don't like having to call people and get money back. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, PayPal's a real toughie for Carlos at times.
Yeah.
The E and A thing, man.
The spelling is a toughie. And then I forget the L in the beginning.
Yeah, then he forgot the L on the third time.
Holy shit.
Guy I work with today got he bought something off eBay last week, and he had it delivered to work, and they brought it to him at his desk, and he opened it up, dude, and there's nothing in the box.
Empty box, huh?
It's an empty box. He was
Damn.
better and shit.
I want to know why John RC Fun bought some batteries, not from Amazon, just or right down. He bought it from eBay. The hell was that all about?
You can get batteries from eBay. Some places have stockpiles and whatnot, but
Yeah, but I mean,
I get them from Amazon or Ovonic. Personally, the best place I found so far would be Ovonic and PAL. They've got the best prices. They're smaller batteries than China Hobby lines. They last just as good as China Hobby lines.
for the 5 and 6 inch, the Ovonic seemed to work for me.
Yeah, Ovonics.
Chaos.
Half of my packs are probably Ovonics, if not more.
I do have some RDQ 850s.
Ugh.
I used to run pyro packs all the time. When I went down to Texas, I went down to Texas with 12 pyro packs brand new for us. They were nice, $17 a piece or something like that. You could get them on sale all the time. Buy 2, get one 50% off or this or that. And I catch them on sales and buy a few at a time. I did that with China Hobby lines, but the China Hobby lines usually are the bigger battery. Unless you go into like the orange packs or this or that, then you're paying a little bit more too. But yeah, your
Pay more
basic
for
packs.
the quality cell though.
Yeah,
They'll last longer. They're more dense, so they're smaller and lighter.
they're separated by carbon fiber, protected a little bit better versus aluminum like a Ovonic. It's just a little thin aluminum plate separating the packs.
Oh, I
Carbon
didn't know
fiber
that.
on China Hobby lines. They put an actual plate in there,
Ah,
protect it a little bit.
China Hobby Line and
Did it
RDQ
again,
packs, I haven't had any luck with.
Chaos, I'm not drunk as fuck, but I haven't eaten dinner either.
He's the drunk guy on the left. Well, now he's the drunk
Yeah,
guy.
he's the drunk guy on the left of my screen.
DGL.
Ain't that what we do here? We get drunk. I mean, come on.
And nobody even knows Adam. He doesn't come on the stream enough anymore because he didn't even know who the fuck Adam was.
No, I didn't know who I was.
My co-host, he didn't even know who he was.
Adam who?
That right there made me hate him.
What's up, Mika Steve? See you're still hanging out. Thanks for stopping in. Edge, where? Can't, I'm at work. Yeah.
Yeah, that pissed me off, Mike. That guy's like, I don't know who the guy in the hoodie is. I should have mentioned that. Yeah, I'm the guy who just left your mom's house, you prick. You motherfucker. Damn you.
I must be old or something, man. Because he thought I'd be a little bit more mature being as old as I am.
Did he say something about it?
How old am I, dude? What am I, like 60?
Stop
Mike,
it.
you were nicer than you could be.
I know, Ed. Thanks, buddy. Making me look bad over here. You're just the drunk guy. I'm the old guy.
Well, now I'm the drunk guy on the top right.
You're in the middle. You're in the middle on YouTube, and you're in the bottom. You're in under Mike, middle left. On my
Oh,
screen.
really?
Take care, Michael. Have a good night, buddy.
Yeah, I think we all see something different when we look at.
Well, apparently I'm not as drunk as Chaos because Chaos says he's hammered.
Oh, Chaos is hammered. Oh, shit. I better get on this pint on this. I barely got started on it. I've been waiting on Adam to get
Yeah,
here.
what are you doing, Mike?
I've been
You
waiting
haven't-
on Adam to get here. Isn't that what the message says? I said, waiting to get into this freshie for you.
All right, man. Let's see you tilt one back at him.
Oh, I already been doing that right here.
All right, guys, I'm gonna be up early, so
Yeah, buddy. I don't know if I even got to work tomorrow. Boss hasn't hit me up and told me yet.
oh shit.
Went and
All
finished
right,
the
well,
job
take
for
it
him
easy,
today,
Chris.
so.
You meeting up to fly or to work?
I gotta take my youngin to school, like 30-minute trip, and then I gotta go for my COVID test so I have all my stuff done for my operation on Wednesday.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, good luck with all that.
Yeah, and if we don't see you before Wednesday, I'll keep you in my prayers, brother.
What
Thank you,
kind
I
of?
do appreciate that.
Can we ask what kind of operation, or you don't want to say?
Oh, it's I tore I think it's called a labrum in my shoulder.
Oh,
So they
dude, I got
gotta-
so much shit tore up in this shoulder of mine. Oh,
Was it at work? You did it at work?
Yeah, so Workman's Comp's taking care of it, but just they got me nerved
Yeah.
up about the recovery part of it. So
you got
Well,
Aflac?
what's that?
At least
got
it's not
Aflac?
a lobotomy.
No,
Man, I'll tell you what, Aflac is great if you've got disabilities or anything where you got workman's comp available. Get Aflac if you can get it, dude. They'll pay you to go to the doctor for your checkups and everything.
His wife.
yeah, that's what my wife was
Like
telling
just right off the top, you pay Aflac your monthly or whatever, and then like you go to the dentist for your 2 visits a year. They pay you like $30 a visit to go to the damn dentist. Yeah, for every you go get your flu shot, they'll pay for the flu shot and pay you to go get it.
I worked with a technician about 5 years ago. He fucking lost the tip of his finger. They gave him $6,500.
Yeah, Aflac's the shit, dude. They'll pay for if
Not
you're
for-
off
not
work
for-
for a year, they'll pay your bills for you for the year, pretty much type shit. Dude, yeah, they're good coverage, dude. If you can get Aflac available, yeah, try to get it. It's good stuff.
Oh, I mean, Workman's Comp's taking care of me. My brother-in-law said I need to start a lawsuit
Yeah,
just because I've been in pain and everything else. It was like,
yeah,
but
man.
if I start a lawsuit, but then that's gonna blacklist me for working for certain companies.
Yeah,
So,
Good.
That's true.
You're a
Your
carpenter.
union?
no union down here.
Yeah,
Are you a
kind of
carpenter?
sucks.
Yes, Carlos.
Yeah.
That's all I've been doing for 13 years.
You're not covered at all with your wife's the police? 'Cause they
No, but
need-
she was telling me to give her all the appointment stuff and all that because the coverage, her insurance will pay her whatever for me going. So
Because usually police, you know, they have good coverage.
Yeah, comp.
Good health packages, healthcare, whatever you want to call it.
yeah, I don't know. I was trying to, and on my off time, I'm gonna study. I'm gonna get my 107. Start doing whatever I can just to make money off a drone.
Just lifting up a board or something?
What's that?
You tore it lifting up a board or just from repetitive motion?
No, I was on a crane set, and there was a truss coming down, and I was having to stand up on top of the wall into the trusses, and the guys that because I was having to run down the walk plank, grab the tag line to control the truss so the wind didn't blow it every which way.
Yeah,
Right.
with a rope though, right?
Yeah, well, I grabbed the rope and I made sure the other guys had their hand on it, and they're supposed to steer it, you know, control it or yell at me,
Right,
you
right.
know, if something's going wrong when I'm standing up. They weren't paying attention and they didn't move it, and it clamped me right on my shoulder. And then I got pissed off and I pushed the shit out of it, and I almost threw one guy out of the truss because they pissed me off, and it hurt.
Right.
And like an hour later, my arm went numb. Later on that night, I couldn't barely use it to eat.
Yeah.
So
It takes a while to set in.
yeah, I mean, I was
Driving.
when I kept on moving.
Yeah,
as soon as I
usually it's
slowed
like
down,
a
it was
day
like-
later, that type of pain where you tear something like that. The real pain sets in about a day later.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm left-handed. It's my left shoulder. So like the
Oh,
first 2 weeks, like really sucked.
Can you tie your shoe?
Luckily, I slip on my shoes on. So
But you could if you wanted to.
yeah, I can do everything. It's just like
As long as he ain't got to put his work boots on right now, we're in good shape.
You drink a cup of coffee with your left hand. You know, you have that elbow movement.
what was it like? I'm okay for the most part, but then like the other day, I picked up like a 2-pack of ketchup, like
Right.
2 bottles
Yeah,
that
yeah,
were
yeah.
tied together, and holy shit,
Yeah.
it hurt
Yeah.
for a day and a half.
That's like
you
me in the
move
morning. It's a
certain
coffee
way
cup,
and
a
it
certain
hurts.
angle of the coffee cup, just enough weight on there to get that light tension up in the shoulder blade and
Say if you hold it out to your
start
side,
pulling.
that's a whole different muscle than you hold it out in front of you or behind you.
Yeah,
Yep.
you probably got bone spurs, Mike.
I got all kinds of shit going on. They went in and did a clavicle surgery and gapped this out. There's a gap as big as my finger right there now,
Oh,
where
shit.
the bone that cuts over and holds your shoulder blade, they gapped it back so that it would have more space because it had grown together with cartilage and whatnot. So it was rubbing constant. So they gapped it out, and they said at the same time that my rotator cuff was bad, but it wasn't bad enough to do both of them. They didn't want to do them both at the same time. This was 6 years ago, 7 years ago or something. They did the shoulder. So now the rotator cuff is compensating for everything because of the shoulder, this or that. And I just did like 8 weeks of physical therapy or something on the damn shoulder. And
Oh, shit.
You know,
it's all
I
tough.
just gotta say this, and that is, I feel much better about myself because I got 20 years on you bastards.
You can't even stand up a mast on a boat, man.
That has nothing to do with anything but the beer.
I don't know. I don't
Speaking
know.
of beer,
Y'all
Adam,
sound like y'all pretty broke down.
According to chat, Adam has to drink twice as many beer because he's drinking Bush.
Oh,
Bush.
gotta take it easy. I gotta be up at 5.
Anyways, well, hey, y'all fellas have a good night.
See
All
you,
right,
Chris.
take
Thanks
it
for
easy,
stopping
bro.
in, man.
All right, thanks for having me. Later.
Later, Chris.
Come to the mountains of Bush.
What kind of beer is that? Bush.
Yeah, that's it, Mike. You got it down good.
That blind test was fucking. It's like, dude, really? They sounded the same to me, except for your commercials making one go shh a lot longer. They still crack the same.
Yeah, they don't.
If it didn't, that's because one was warm.
Unless it's Miller
I
Lite.
did hear him.
You've been heard.
I heard his giggle.
Yeah.
Look at him, he's embarrassed. Can't even look at the camera.
I'm good.
I'm good. Taking you off your stream.
Yes.
Okay.
What I found my x-rays from when I broke my collarbone in 3 places. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Oh, that's too bright, isn't it?
Not if you go back further. Yeah, hold it back about there. And hold the light back further off. There you go.
Not bad.
It's right about here.
Yeah, you can see the split.
There's 3 of them, 3 breaks.
One goes
do that?
down, looks like.
There's one here,
Oh yeah.
one here, and one down here.
Yep.
Did you ever see the movie?
Screwed up, man. That was from
It was
Steve.
some movie, I can't remember. It was Damien was the child. What was the name of that movie? But
The Omen. The Omen 2, The Omen 3.
Omen. Yeah.
oh yeah, so in the original Omen, there's a place where, or maybe it was the second one, but that one shot you did, Carlos, looked like there was a spear coming through your neck. And that was on a picture from the Omen, one of the Omen movies, you know, and the priest would later get skewered by a fence post or something like that.
So Adam, we need to hook up, man. We need to get some warm weather and fucking figure out when we can get some weather and just push it, I guess, because
Next week.
it's not fighting with us very well. Saturday was decent, but the timing was off. And then Sunday looked like it was supposed to be decent and it turned to shit.
It was raining.
But
I got
we're
all.
supposed to have like
don't
60
know.
degrees this next week.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got all the.
All I know is from what I've seen, spring it will be coming to Michigan soon.
Well, I got enough saved up for DJI goggles, so I gotta find out if I want them or not.
Yeah, you need to try mine before you do it because mine are sitting in the corner. I've only used them a few times because they're not
Really? You're not liking the DJIs?
They're not bad. They're not bad. I haven't used them enough. I just find myself going back to my analog quads. They just seem.
Yeah, because you're used to them.
You're not gonna buy them right away, right, Mike?
No,
Well, if I do like them, yeah. Just the goggles, though. I'm not looking to buy the whole kit.
Oh, that
I'm
whole
getting the
Oswald
FPV drone.
had a video today saying something about the V2s. not
Yeah, the
working with
V2s
that-
are out.
Not working with the that new drone or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
I guess
Yeah,
don't talk
As long as it works with the DJI digital system, it works for me. That's all I need.
There's a brand new DJI.
And I'm going to get the analog adapter, I think, when I do get them, so that I can have that off to the side. Just plug it in.
Like,
with Mitch's.
oh, that's what Mitch does actually.
Yeah, he said he went out and bought 2 sets so he doesn't have to wear the full analog adapted ones all the time. But he likes using the DJI goggles for the analog just the same. But he has 2 sets, so he's got one that's all DJI and one that's DJI with the analog adapter.
Yeah, Mike, this is what you're gonna be flying. Brand new DJI. I haven't flown it yet. No.
I haven't flown that frame yet either. I guess we'll both be flying it then.
Yeah. Brand new.
Try it on the Orcas and then try it on the digital.
Mhm.
See whose build's better, mine or Adam's.
Mine. Got
What, has it
one
got-
on it, Mike.
Has that got Kiss in it?
No. Got
Notice I didn't say fly one, right?
That's got one on it. That's like butter. I tell you
I
what,
don't know, man. I'm seriously thinking about trying to build me a FTX setup.
yeah, I was talking to this guy Chuck and them yesterday about that.
Yep.
I thought about
I got so many beta flight setups that are old school F3s or F4s or whatever, and everything's going to F7. So I might just kick down and put it into an FTX setup.
You know what's bad? Because I'm kicking myself in the ass that I went on race day quads. I had everything I needed for a FedEx build, and I had it in my cart. It was available. I went to order it last night. The fucking ESC was out of stock.
I got to test this bad boy out too.
Oh yeah, I know how that one flies.
So you might get to fly this one again too.
I'll fly it. I bet you I've crashed that frame 200-300 times.
That frame you have crashed more times than somebody was just complaining about an Armaton frame causing them problems. They crashed it and broke, and they were like, "Oh, race day quads won't honor my warranty. They said I got to deal with Armaton." Well, yeah, that's how Armaton works, dude. Anybody that knows anything about Armaton knows you go through Armaton for the warranty. You don't go through the company you bought it through. You just need the receipt from the company you bought it through.
So you buy
that for the warranty.
It's like buying a Chevy truck, dude, with full warranty.
Yeah, it stays with the Armaton and everything.
You go to the maker.
Transferable in the whole shot, dude. So if I buy an Armaton and I want to sell the frame to somebody else, I can give them the receipt that I bought it for, and they can have the warranty that I got. So they can send it into Armaton and get the replacement just like I did.
Oh, and there's a reason why they don't have a fucking high turnover.
Yeah.
Eat the fuckers.
He's like, I hope Armaton can put, dude.
When I got that quad that last time.
That's your Sugar Bear FPV, by the way, that was talking about that.
Slippery bear, whatever.
Slippery bear, is that what you call him?
I like that one.
Sugar Bear's Army.
He's an embarrassment.
He doesn't seem to be gathering very much attention in a good way.
Nah. What were the goggles, Ed, that Mitch was talking about? Eoshin. They come out with the like rabbit ear antennas in the middle. Were they Eoshin? Cobra X or something like that?
Sky Zones?
Oh, Sky Zone.
Sky Zone.
Those are supposedly like the next best.
The Sky Zone are like the if you're not going to get fat sharks and you want good quality, Sky Zone's supposed to be the like next down or whatever.
He said this is supposed to be something different.
Ladrib flew Sky Zones for the longest time until he went to DJI.
No, apparently there's a newer Sky Zone or whatever out now.
Yeah, there's like 3 different versions or whatever.
But it's
they were pretty close to Fat Sharks.
If you got the money though, get the Orcas. I'm telling you.
Yeah, if you got the money, invest in Orcas right now.
They are legit.
I don't have the money.
Dude, they got to
get the HDOs.
No, but Joshua, well,
the OLED lens.
Hey guy said that those are supposed to be good.
The Sky Zones are supposed to be good too.
Yeah.
Another one, UAV Futures in Australia flies Sky Zone. He loves them.
But these are brand new. They just came out.
They're good goggles, dude. They are. They're really good.
Are they the V3 Sky Zones?
Oh, Cobra X.
Cobra X. Okay, it's a whole different thing.
219. They're box goggles. Sky Zone Cobra.
Oh.
Diversity.
Oh, they're made by Sky Zone.
Yeah.
Okay. Sky Zone's a good company. They've had good goggles. The disadvantage of Sky Zones is you usually don't have option to change out your receivers, so you won't be able to upgrade them any.
No, check this one out, because this one, something comes out of the middle, like a little. It almost looks like a flight controller.
What's the link?
A module.
You gonna make me go look?
Oh, I could.
Tell you what though, if you can find them cheap, which you probably can,
$219.
Commanders are nice.
Sky Zone Cobra S Diversity 5.8 goggles.
You want the X though, not the S. X as in.
Oh, the X.
X-ray, yeah.
Okay, X with steady view. $219. Okay, I see where the antennas come out the middle. 221 pick. Might be the best Cobra X. 1280 by 720 resolution.
Fargo gave
Field
it
of view is 50 degrees, which is comparable to Fat Shark. 4.3 or 16.9. 48 channel steady view receiver.
has a built-in DVR.
10 languages.
Same as
I
So
only need
control,
one language
rapid
myself,
mixed
but-
receiver, new optics, colorful integrated UI.
Sky Pimps. What's up, Brian?
So yeah, that steady view receiver looks pretty much like your
Rapid
modules and stuff.
Like a rapid fire, supposedly.
Yep. Runs on an 18650 battery
Well, that's one option, or you can do the
or
barrel.
2 to 6S LiPo. Yep. Or you can go USB power. You can actually power it from your wall
Got options.
with the
From your
USB
wall.
charger. You can
Oh,
plug
I
it into your wall, plug it into the goggles, and
You mean
charge from
charge
your,
it. Yeah,
from the wall. Yeah.
That's legit.
Yeah, it's got what, 3 options, 4 options, 3 options.
3 options: USB, 2 to 6 LiPo, or 18650.
Right. So that's pretty cool. And it accommodates glasses.
Yeah, with you guys that wear glasses, that's definitely something to look at.
That might be my next one.
219.
I
that's
look
not a
at
bad
it all
price.
the time.
What'd you say, Ed?
Joan Camps is the review that is done on it. Joan
I
Camps
don't
RC.
know that guy. That's Justin Davis.
Yeah, Justin.
Everything
yeah.
that he does is the
Dude,
best.
he's a sellout.
He's the best.
He's a sellout.
The best, the best, the best.
Yep. He's a sellout. He's a reviewer.
I actually left a comment.
You know what I hate the most about those reviewers is Banggood and all them. They make them like do videos like, okay, we're gonna have a sale, so you got to do a video showing the sale and whatnot. So they like get on and do like an hour-long live stream talking about the sales that they're having and whatnot. It's like, really, you're gonna make your guys advertise like that? It's like, you're gonna have to pay me more.
There's 2 other guys that do that. Half Chrome.
There's a bunch of them that do it.
I don't watch those anymore.
Yeah, Half Chrome, him and his brother.
Is that what it is, a brother?
Yeah, I think it's his brother or something like that.
Kind of like disappeared for a few months. He was out of the picture.
Mike, who are those dudes we flew with in Texas? Those 2 brothers that did the battery testing shit?
Oh, dude, I don't even remember, dude.
There's a couple guys that start with G too, Garrison or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Man. They were in multi-GP, but I don't remember who they were.
Yeah, he drove that Chrysler 300 or whatever.
Yeah.
They were sugar bears.
I like those.
No, they weren't sugar bears. They were cool people. Everybody we flew with down in Texas was good people down there for that day. They had a whole multi-GP track set up, and they were multi-GP racers, and they let us noobs come in. There was like 8 extra people racing that day that had never flown on an FPV racetrack before, and they accommodated us, waited for us. They were doing their thing, trying to get their qualifyings in and this and that, and they waited for us.
Just so
It was
everybody
cool
knows,
about it.
I was the last one to lose.
Yeah. And Adam was the first place of all the noobs. He ended up placing the highest out of all of us on the racetrack. First time ever on an actual FPV multi-GP racetrack, and Adam qualified, and he got like, I think 8th place overall or something like that.
Yeah.
But he qualified, dude. That was better than any of the rest of us pretty much did.
Freestyle kiss mill.
Yep.
with 1200 degree rates.
Yeah, an alien impulse.
Yeah.
So yeah, 1200 degree rates we were running. Yeah, crazy rates we ran then.
I like Andy RC.
I think the highest I went was like 1260, somewhere around there on rates. But dude, I was having fun with my Ghost on that.
I'm not so much about rates now. I'm more about that flow.
Yeah, dude, I've got stock on everything now. It's just flying and smooth and having fun now.
Yeah, I like that flow.
Andy RC is he's not afraid to say you don't like something about him.
Yeah, he's a pretty good reviewer, but he's still a reviewer. The shit that he's reviewing is a lot of crap. You know, it's all pre-made, a little bullshit, you know, throw some stuff together, charge him $1 for a dime.
Because I've heard him say
But
bad.
yeah, he gets some good stuff here and there. I like watching Andy. He's a good rocker too. I don't know if you've watched him that long, but he's a musician. He plays guitar and sings, and he's put some stuff on his channel from his actual music and whatnot too.
He sings?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Yep. Plays guitar and sings. He does that whole ad lib dubbing over. You know, he'll do like, here's the track with all the audio, and here's the track with me playing, and he'll mix it all together and put it all as one and whatnot, where he's playing all the parts and shit.
Yeah, he's a pretty nice guy too, dude. I bullshit with him on Facebook.
Yeah, he's a cool guy to talk to.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, dude.
Flow and butter sandwiches. That's right. Indigo Rhino. I was going to send you a link too, but it seems like every time I send you a link to come into the panel, you don't even come in to visit. So I was afraid you might not stop by, bro.
Indigo's been flying lately, I think.
He's got a new place and working on getting his quad room back together and his printers back up and running and all that good shit. Yep.
He's got. I know he's got the Mobula HD and a iFlight. He picked up something recently. What did he get, Ed? Remember that new little look that he bought? You remember what it was?
Ask him. He's in the chat.
What was it?
I keep bugging the shit. I've been bugging the shit. Okay, first of all, Indigo Rhino has a Skydroid. He has done a few private flies with us, and I keep bugging his ass to join us for one, but he keeps breaking stuff.
Well, that's because he's out of practice.
I've seen him flying pretty good.
No, Indigo is a
How
great
come I keep hearing
flyer.
about all these live flies, private, this and that, but I never see links to them. I don't get that.
I haven't been on a private one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's like the last live fly. It was like you guys show up and like 4 or 5 of you guys are already wild up. I didn't even know you guys were doing it until it come up onto the YouTubes. I'm like, what the hell? What did I miss? I'm scrolling back. I'm like, no, I don't see nothing.
probably because they know it's too cold and we're not gonna.
I figure it's one of them extra, the special lunatics fringe or some shit. You know what I mean? Like an extra, another whole chat group. You know?
I'm gonna.
Well, mine's the
wait
last
for-
I use Ed always emails me. We do. Email.
I usually put the link in the chat.
But
right
I
off
scrolled
the
for it
bat.
the other day and I couldn't find it. I was like, all right, I'll just hang out and chill. I didn't want to fly anyway. I was doing other things.
Well, I mean, okay. First of all, I
I
don't
thought
have
about getting on there and throwing up Velocidrone in between flights for you or whatever, you know, just playing on my Velocidrone while you guys are doing live flies. I'll throw in Velocidrone back and forth.
I've been wanting to do Velocidrone. I can't get anybody to do it.
Dude, I told you I'd do it with you. You just got to tell me when you're ready and we'll fucking hook it up and
Is
we'll
it
fucking,
is it
we
easy?
can go on
to,
your channel, my channel, whatever. We'll throw up Velocidrone, do some live fly,
Is it
or
easy?
just
to
hang
do?
out and fly. I don't care.
Is it the same thing? You just screen share?
You're pretty well, pretty much. Yeah, that's all I was gonna do. Well, Velocidrone is kind of nice because you can make a room in Velocidrone so people can join your group. So basically, you can have like I think 8 people.
No, but I'm saying to get that onto YouTube.
Oh, to YouTube, yeah. I just put it in a screen share and throw it up. Yep.
Because with liftoff, it doesn't let you minimize the
Well, that's what I was telling Adam. The best way to do it, you can minimize and lift off. You have to go into settings. Same thing with Velocidrone, and go out of windowed mode or go into windowed mode. It's usually in a full screen mode, so it wants to take the whole screen.
Right.
But you can put it down into a windowed mode so that you can move the window around on whatever screen. But
Gotcha.
the best way to do it is if you've got multiple monitors.
I have to look into that one.
But
Although, like Ed says, it's kind of boring to watch somebody play a video game.
yeah, that's the nice thing though, is if you start up something, you can, people that are interested can watch on the thing, and you could join into the game, and you ain't even got to watch the live stream so much. You could get in the liftoff game and play, or a Velocidrone game and play down there, and you've got Velocidrone chat as well and whatnot. But
See, that's why I want to do it. Get everybody flying in there.
yeah,
I like every now and then to go on the liftoff. You try stuff that you
that's the cool part about the live flies, is being able to fly together. You know, we ain't got to be in the same location. We can still fly together and hang out.
I'm waiting for the weather to get warmer so I can go upstairs and out.
Right.
And also for the days to get longer, because, well, it would be dark now, but like at 7 o'clock, we still got another hour and change sometimes of light. We can go
I have a
up.
Sky Droid also, yes. Yeah, we made sure we were all hooked up because me and Adam were going to use it out there live flying and whatnot.
You
And I
did.
tested it with my phone, had issues. I've done it once, but
You have to bring out the laptop.
we haven't done much flying together. I don't have a laptop. Adam does.
Adam has a
I
laptop.
got a laptop.
Updated, baby. Get it ready.
But yeah, we've also since then figured out better ways to work with the Sky Droid too. So
I just had to use a hotspot off my phone
yeah.
for the internet.
The easiest.
And we've got Orcas, so we can put the
Oh,
Orca
yeah.
straight into the thing and then throw it into a stream that way too. And
Yeah.
supposedly with Orcas, we can have 5 people with Orca goggles all together on the same stream connected.
Mhm.
So like me and Adam could be on one basically Orca system streaming both of us at the same time and chasing each other or whatever even.
The only other thing I suggest is when you change your location, turn your phone off and back on so you hook up to like closer cell towers
Yeah.
as close as possible.
Always refresh.
See, I don't do that. Mine's rocking 5G all the time.
Yeah, but it might even go quicker.
Not everybody's cool like you, Adam.
I love my techie stuff. I do.
Are you actually on 5G?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's got 5G pretty much wherever he goes.
Yeah. I got
Yeah, any
5G on my
headaches?
phone and my computer.
You don't glow in the dark at night?
No, I kind of twitch sometimes, but I don't think it has anything to do with 5G.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything with the cellular phone.
Say, Bob?
5G. Oh man.
Yeah,
5G's fast, dude. It's fucking fast.
Orcas.
I think if you make a phone call and leave it on for a minute, you can toast a piece of bread if you put it on top while your phone is on. Orca.
I drink a piece of beer, smoke a pack of cigarettes.
on you.
I'll be all right.
I would take the Orcas over the HD02s any day.
Dude, I take the Orcas over the fucking DJI.
But the Orcas have the best DVR out on the market as far as any goggles right now. They're future proofed. You can Wi-Fi live stream 5 people to your cellular phone all through Orca's goggles connected Wi-Fi. So like me and Adam can go onto my phone, pull up the Orca app. Both of us connect to the Orca app on my phone, throw it to YouTube, and both of us could be live streaming straight to YouTube from the Orca goggles. And have 5 people doing that?
I want to see it happen.
And they're future proofed. They've got the same lenses as the DJI goggles, but they don't have the firmware to support them yet. But they're future proofed. It's available when they get the firmware all figured out and tweaked in. And there's a lot of other options that they're adding. So with Orca goggles and the Ghost RC transmitter system, TX system, using the OpenTX, the Orca goggles DVR can be controlled through your stick input. So when you throttle up, it turns on your DVR to the Orcas and starts recording automatically for you.
That's cool.
Certain things like that are some pretty cool features that they're adding in. And this is all stuff that they just did an update yesterday morning, as a matter of fact, for Orca goggles.
You have to update them from time to time?
They're on the fly update, dude. You go into your app, you turn on your orcas and update through the app and straight into your orcas, and it's like all wireless and everything, dude. It's sweet.
Yeah, your phone updates your goggles.
Yeah, and your goggles will tell you when they need to update, and like update available, and you go in, you click update, and it goes through the system, and it shows you right on the OLED screen and your goggles and everything else, and exactly what's going on. The install process tells you when it's done, reboots, all that shit. It's all fucking, it's sweet, dude. They've been the goggle wise and receivers, modules, all that. It's been the best I've had yet as far as updates and stuff.
Orca.
Ghost is not rapid fire. Rapid fire is the module that goes on your goggles. Ghost is the TX that goes on your radio.
Like Crossfire.
Like a Crossfire, 2.4 gigahertz. It's, oh, get that off of there.
That's rapid fire.
Ghost IRC, 2.4 gigahertz rapid fire. It's kind of like the TBS Crossfire, but Crossfire runs 5.8, whereas this runs the 2.4. And 2.4 is supposed to be better because it's lower latencies and whatnot, faster protocol.
That's what the new FPV, the DJI runs on, right?
Similar,
yeah.
2.4.
Yep. Yeah, it has 2.4 or 5.8 available for it. You can choose from.
On the
new one. On the new DJI, you can choose
really?
from it. Yep, you can choose either one.
You know what? I'd fly that thing.
Furball Kim, what's going on, brother?
See a lot of people trash it, but I'd fly it. It's got a purpose. It's a son of fucking drone.
DJI's got its purpose. I would fly it, definitely. I just can't see spending the money on it for what I'm into right now.
Shit, no.
If I had, like I was telling Mitch earlier, if I had 107 and I was doing some 107 commercial work and I needed some cinematic type stuff for some housing or wanted to work some stuff in, it'd probably be useful then. And I could tell myself it's worth buying because the company 107 work would be reimbursing some of that cost as far as making it worth it. So it would be an advancement towards the business. But to buy it as just an FPV quad just to go out and fly, hell no, ain't no way. I'd trash that, dude.
Mini, right?
That thing would be in boxes and pieces for months.
Oh, it won't make it a day.
Yeah. I don't see it making it a full day out flying FPV.
You fly that thing.
Even trying to be cautious and careful with it, I don't see it lasting the whole day.
Yeah, you break it.
So Ghost is supposed to be better than Crossfire. Crossfire boasts a 10K range. Ghost boasts 30K. 30 kilometers on a receiver. So range wise, it's better. I'm not saying it's better than Crossfire overall. I've had a hard time getting it all connected, this and that. I'm not quite pleased with it yet, but it's still in the works. But it's supposed to be pretty much the same as Crossfire, just on a 2.4. And being on 2.4 causes it lower latency. So Crossfire is 24, where this is supposed to be like 8.
Ooh, nice roll.
That kind of millisecond. So way faster. It runs the old Spectrum protocols. The Fast Spectrum SR-XL2 is the protocol that it can run. It can run S-Bus. It can run, I think it can run your old iBus type system too, where it's one pin per wire or whatever. They can run the SR-XL2. It can run Fast S-Bus, regular S-Bus.
How about your goggles?
No, the receiver for the radio, the Ghost.
All right, guys.
But I've only got it officially installed on one quad so far. So I'm not pleased with the Ghost yet. But it does work good. I haven't had any issues with it once I've got it up and running on a quad. I've had zero issues with as far as latencies or anything else. It's worked great. But I haven't pushed it anywhere either. So It's made by Immersion
You
RC.
turning
All
it,
right,
I'm
guys.
trying to kick out of here and go eat now, is he?
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
he's turning into a
Be up in
pumpkin.
2 hours.
Yeah. I'm surprised we still got 15 watching even.
That's because Ed's flying. Look at that. Meow.
Ed's over there probably cooking up some goulash.
Oh, yeah.
I'm eating.
Oh, he's eating. Oh shit.
Out for the count.
I stayed
Well,
up
we know
longer,
what that
but-
means around here. It's almost time for this one to be up.
I stay out longer, but I just worked 13 hours. I'm kind of tired.
That's all right, Adam. Thanks
All right,
for
guys.
stopping in, man. I appreciate you coming in.
No problem. Later, guys.
See ya, Adam.
That's a long ass day.
Yep, that's a long day. 8 in the morning till 8 at night. That kind of shit.
And then you got to drive there and back.
Yeah, an hour drive each way, almost an hour drive each way, 45 minutes or
Is it
something
that
like that
long,
for
really?
him. It's like half hour, 45 minutes each way.
That's no fun.
No. And the worst shit, like driving her and yeah,
You guys still have snow on the road? Or you
not
know,
on the roads. Roads are all
on the
clear.
grass?
We just got some snow on the grass here and there, but it's pretty well melting down.
Yeah.
Over the last week. We've had some warmer days, so by about the end of next week, we'll probably have some green grass actually, not just mud. Listening while driving. You know that's unsafe, Tim, because I seen you texting too.
He was talk texting.
Uh-oh.
No, he didn't. Don't lie for him, Carlos.
That's what I do. Comes out bad. You almost prepped to fly, Bob.
What?
I was like, what?
You almost ready to
Oh, I was supposed to be prepping to
Mobilite?
fly.
It's a Mobilite.
Yeah, that wouldn't be very fun to watch.
He's like, yeah, I'm not thinking it's a good night.
Only if you
I'll
want
do
to.
it, but
Carlos just wants to fly with people, man. He's so lonely. Nobody's home. Got the
Yeah.
house here.
Carlos, what do you
Well,
do?
now that, oh, well, my son isn't back. Yeah.
You got in like 8 packs tonight, right?
Say again?
You got in about 8 packs, right?
I think more than that. Yeah.
He was pushing them one
Some
right
shit.
after the other.
I got some new batteries coming tomorrow, so
For which one?
Tiny Hawk 2.
650s?
650s.
GMB?
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem to work.
It is
Well,
a feels like of 19 degrees right now, Indigo Rhino, and our high tomorrow is 38 degrees. I don't want to hear it 60s.
Well, you got me beat, Mike. Our high tomorrow's gonna be barely 30.
Yeah, it was windy today.
Yeah. We got a break coming.
We're at 30 now.
Yeah, we're gonna be like that.
It feels like 19 out there right now for us.
Well, right now, I don't know.
Mike, you were born in what state? California?
Southern California, dude. My mom said she wanted snow, so we moved to Michigan.
Crazy. Brr.
She says, I'm tired of just having summer all the time. I want 4 seasons. So we moved to Michigan so she could get snow.
She's still happy about it?
Is she still here?
I guess so then, right?
She was born in Southern California too. So
Yeah, my sister
When-
lives in Hawaii.
when we lived in Southern California, we'd have to drive to Big Bear Mountain. That's where our snow would be. We'd go up to the mountains for the winter during the winter time, and we'd be able to see snow and whatnot. But you could camp up on Big Bear Mountain in the snow up there because it's still warm enough, but there's snow because it's in the mountains. So it's kind of like Colorado type thing, you know. A little chillier, but it's still there.
Yeah, I'm sick of that goddamn snow.
Ugh.
Looks like
Uh-oh,
mine.
that's probably the boss. Yep.
Work tomorrow.
You're not talking to me, right?
Oh, so hey, Mike, I got a 9 o'clock with the guy who has a little interior work, hopefully for next week. But as of tomorrow, there's really nothing in the book. AJ and Nick got about a half a day-ish where they are at. So text me your hours when I get you your check and put it above the sink in the garage. Thanks.
Day off?
Yep, day off tomorrow.
Cool.
You want to do a live fly?
That's my second day off this week. It's not cool, Bob.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had Monday off too. Fortunately, Tuesday I got paid for the job instead of paid by the hour, so I made about an extra $60 probably. So I love spraying them basement ceilings, man. He pays me for the job on those usually. Some of them take a little longer, but like that one took me, I think, about 4 hours to spray out, and I made $230 off it.
Compressor?
So
You bring
over
your
50 an hour.
You bring your own compressor?
No, he supplies all the gear.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he supplies everything, the pump, sprayer, and all that. I'm just the worker, just the man pushing the paint.
Labor.
Yeah.
Getting paid, why not?
You can't pay for labor like I get. You know, he's getting off easy. It really is. If I was union work, I'd be getting paid twice as much for the same stuff I'm doing now.
And take twice as long.
Yeah, and get to take twice as long, right? Right.
Trust me.
My daughter's with this guy. He's a union painter over at the college over in Mount Pleasant next to us here. And he said that first week he went there, he went from working at a union job inside a factory where they, you know, bust their butt and pretty steady working and whatnot, you know, to a union job working for the government doing school or whatever. He gets there and they're supposed to paint this wall or whatever. And he gets over there, he's like getting going on it or whatever. And the guy looks at him, he's like, man, you gotta slow down, dude. We don't work like that around here. He's like, huh? I'm just trying to keep busy, man.
I did 10 years of fire sprinkler work, installation, repairs.
Yeah.
Same shit. Slow down. You make people look bad, then they get on your case. Hard work, though.
That Tim guy had to send me new Ender 3 V2, and now the work begins. What's he sending you that kind of crap for, dude? Tell him you don't want that junk. Tell him you want monoprice, brother. Tell him you want a monoprice. Fuck that Ender. Opening the box and starting to tear it apart kind of sucks. Yeah. Just hard stuff, man. He can send me one of those. You need my address, Tim? Is that what the problem is? You ain't got my address, brother? Dude,
Yeah,
you sending everybody printers and shit?
I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, you're gonna need my address?
Yeah, if you want. for the
Everybody's
giveaway,
got
I
it.
got those like F5 boards and stuff. F4s. F4s.
F4s.
Are they still good?
F4s are still good.
I got some. I got them in the
You
box.
can still use F4s. F3s are a little bit sketchy to try to use any F3 boards right now.
I'm kind of like Ed. I got them in the box. Now I just gotta get the address. I'll get a hold of you on Facebook, and then I gotta bring them down and mail them.
Easy enough to get my address, man. Just hit me up when you're ready to send it. And I'll push it over to you. You can, whatever. That's for the giveaways,
I
right?
got them in the box.
That was for the giveaways, right, Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what I thought.
I doubt if you want them.
You was talking boards. I'm like, whoa, what boards? I'm like, oh yeah, you mentioned something about giving some boards up for giveaways and shit for people. Some frames? Oh shit. I know somebody who needs a tiny hawk frame. Matt
No,
finally
they're
beat the
both
shit out of his.
I think they're for Mob 7s.
Yeah, it looked like Moby 7s. Moby 7 or Beta 75s?
Yeah, I think they're pretty close.
Yeah, Beta 75 uses the Mobula 7. The V3 Mobula 7 frame is the Beta 75 frame.
I think these are ESCs.
Oh, that looks like race lights, man. No, those are ESCs. Yep, race stars.
Yeah.
Yep, those are ESCs.
I won a prize from Nick Burns.
Yeah, because
What'd you win?
A whole bunch.
I won a box full of hundreds of dollars worth of stuff.
Nick Burns does desk cleanups all the time, dude. And he's a big time reviewer, so he gets lots of shit, dude.
Oh, he.
So yeah, oodles and oodles of stuff, I'm
I
sure.
got a couple birds working. I got a few of them.
I saw the review. I saw that Bob won, and I put a message on one of his videos. Bob, you won a prize. You won a prize.
But you can make whoops out of them.
72 chaos. Be 49 in May. Oh shit, dude. Brand new boards pretty much and shit, huh?
Oh, everything, yeah.
Sweet, dude. Yeah, man, we'll hook it up for the giveaways, dude.
What are those Mambo? Mamba?
Oh, dude, I want that.
Want
I
it?
want that myself.
I had to open it to look at it.
Dude, the Radix is badass, dude.
The brain FPV.
Brain FPV Radix is badass fuck, dude.
What is it? What is it?
That is, you might even want to keep that for a build for yourself,
I
Bob.
don't know how to build though. 20 by 20.
We'll teach you, bro. That Radix, that's a 20 by 20 Radix?
Is that a camera or a
20
flight?
by 20.
No, it's a flight controller ESC, probably.
Yeah.
Got you.
Looking at it, it looks like a tower, but even if it's not a tower, even if it's a 20 by 20, I got a Radix brain, and what quad do I have it in? I got it in one of my quads. It might even be in the darn Chameleon. I have to look. Oh,
Yeah, you can have it because they're going to be outdated soon. You
Mike,
know?
what day on May were you born?
Chameleon.
Chaos wants to know.
I'm not building them. I can repair them, just barely.
it's a CL1 or Tmotor. Where the hell did I put that Radix? Oh, Radix in here? No, that's Tmotor.
But anyhow, I got as far as putting them in a box for you. Now I just
That's
got
the Hack RC.
to mail them out.
Oh,
I
that's
got
gotta be-
those guys at the post office. They're fucking jerks, I tell you.
It's got to be the one that's in the Chameleon.
You should see.
Got to
the way
be the flight
it goes
controller in the
around.
Chameleon.
Mike, when's your birthday? May what?
May 8, 1972. Victory in England Day.
70
VE Day, May 8th, 1943.
73. You're a
Ooh.
fucking youngin'.
72, 48. Well, 49 almost.
Yeah, it'll be 49 in May. Yep.
I don't know, Birdman.
The tadpole. It should. Tadpole
What's that? Mike said he wants.
FPV frame. Armaton tadpole 2.5 inch. Features a 16 by 16 or optional whoop all-in-one bracket for the FC mount. So the FC mount on the tadpole is 16 by 16,
That's small.
not 20 by 20.
Wow.
So you need a smaller one.
Ed, I like this flight, Ed. If you're still awake.
Yeah, I'm still awake.
I like this rip. I don't know about the tadpole. You don't think it's too heavy for a 2.5 inch? Maybe.
I don't know. My three, yeah, I got My 3-inch Alien is pretty heavy, especially with a pack on it. Oh, batteries. Pull a pack out of here and see. Oh.
It's a nice looking chair.
So this is normally how this guy runs. Pack strap to the top.
What's that, an 850?
That's a 3-inch. That's an 850 mAh 4S battery.
Freaking battery looks bigger than the quad.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's a beast in the air, dude. She'll handle every bit of it. That's the nice thing about it. She'll handle it all. Let's see what she weighs with battery.
180. I'm just guessing. I have no idea.
256.
Wow.
Almost 257.
That's mainly the battery.
Yeah, the battery. Battery's 104 of that.
That battery looks kind of big. What's the MH?
Battery's 104. The quad's 145. Think about that. The quad itself, by itself,
That's 230.
152.3 grams. And then you put the battery on there.
Yeah, but what's the MHA on that battery?
850.
850 mAh.
That's all it is, 850?
850 mAh for us
Oh, looks big.
on a 3-inch quad.
Because that's what I run.
There's my hand. That's how big that quad is. There's the battery that goes on it. Yeah. But she rips, dude. You can ask Adam. Dude. That thing screams, dude. It's got Crossfire on it.
Ryan thinks you should get remote ID for it.
Hey, it's over 250.
Anything I can put a receiver on pretty much has Crossfire or Ghost on it now. My stack. I have pretty much anything that runs FR Sky anymore. I think I got Mobula 7, the Toothpick, the
You got the Mobula 7 on cross.
my 2.5-inch that I got runs
Tiny
FR
trainer?
Sky.
What is your tiny
And-
trainer?
Tiny Trainer runs Crossfire.
Really?
Yep. That's Crossfire. Crossfire Nano. Those things are tiny, dude. They're like, that's a Crossfire Nano receiver right there. My pinky
I
nail.
thought the antenna stuck out like 2-3
Yeah, the antennas stick out depending on which one. Like the Alien and like that, I use the double little wire one instead of the Immortal T.
Usually I see like
That's a little bit smaller. You
Use
can
that
compact it a little bit more. So
Paulie keeps asking.
About what?
Crossfire.
that's the Immortal. That's a micro Immortal T antenna off of this one.
But you said you put it on a Mobula 7?
No, Mobula 7 I don't have on a Crossfire.
Oh, all right.
No, I put XT30s on a Mobula 7. And then this one I've got the regular Crossfire antennas.
That's
So I
what
just
the
put them
same
on
as an XM Plus. Yeah.
out the back, just like an XM Plus or an XSR. Basically amounts the same way, these two tubes.
Yeah. I got that on a few of mine.
What's the milliwatts on the camera, Mike?
On this one, it's only, I think, 400. Yeah, I think it's only, I think that one's got the eSheen Nano in it. It does 400 milliwatt.
I see it's got the guards on the frame like the NASCO.
Yeah, I put those on. Yeah, I got so much. The TPU printing is nothing, dude. I can print any guards or anything you want, pretty much. If there's a print out there, it's easy enough to print. So pretty much all my quads are all decked out with guards and shit. And I don't worry about weight, really.
Does that take some of the cushion anyhow?
Can you 3D print pom-pom balls?
Uh-huh.
Leopard skin print.
Marcel printed up a nice little lion. It's a full lion. And then the main, it prints a cylinder all the way around the print. So the main of it is just a bunch of stringy wires that go across from the print. And then when you take off the cylinder, you take a little hot air and let that PLA melt down, and it melts so it looks like it's the lion's mane, his hair and everything. But it's just stringies and whatnot. But yeah,
Wow.
lots of shit we can do with those. R81 binds up like XM Plus.
I like the XM Plus for me because I thought it went a lot longer than the
XM
micro.
Plus is all right. The RXSR is the best receiver for FR Sky.
You think so?
Yep, RXSR is the best receiver out there.
Try
I
it.
have one bird for that with that.
Yeah, I love it. All my shit, I got a stack of them over there in the closet. All the buttons are pretty much,
Why
the
do you say
bind buttons are all pretty much broke off because I've used them so much. But
What's your reasoning for saying that, Mike? If I may.
for saving them,
No. Why do you say it's the best?
why do I say it's? I've just had the least amount of problems with it. It's got the full telemetry. You don't have to do any extras to it, really.
Mhm.
I just had a few issues with it. Whereas the XM Plus, I've had more dropouts, the issues with it binding or telemetry or
Mhm.
yeah, just different quirks.
I found the XM Plus goes farther than like the normal ones.
Yeah, the XM will is a quarter range versus a full range. The XM Plus is a full range receiver antenna. So
I do get quite a ways with it.
yeah, you'll get 3 times the range on an XM Plus as you will a regular XM.
Because that's why I choose it.
Yeah, and you got the telemetry possible for XM Plus if you want to do the wiring.
I don't know, it keeps fucking with me.
Yeah.
On the RSSI,
You got to do a jump on the XM Plus. There's supposed to be a firmware and a jump, I think, that you got to do on a pin or something like that
I
to get
just
the full
wired
telemetry
the
right. But the XSR, the RXSR, you don't have to do any of that shit. It's straight up telemetry in, ready to go, wired in, direct. It's a lot better receiver overall. It's a little bit bigger than the XM Plus too, though. Not by much. I mean, you're talking like an 1/8 of an inch length of board. It's not very big compared to, you know.
That's another thing I'll tell you about Nick Burns is when you're watching the video and he says, "Well, I just shove the receiver in here," and
Tape
what
it
he
in.
means is he crams it in there.
It don't take nothing.
Because I had to take it apart and put it back together, and I had a bitch fitting all those wires in there. So
Wasn't kidding, right?
Yeah, usually my receivers, I get them bound up and mount them in the bottom of the quad where I ain't gonna mess with them anymore. they're the last. Once you bound them to your radio, they're always bound to your radio unless you do something with your
bind
firmware or
before
something.
do you
You know?
bind before
Huh?
do you bind your flight controller before you get it all involved into the
Yeah, before it's all put together, it's all bound up and ready to go. Yeah. Usually, like I said, I tuck mine. I've got some that are like underneath the ESC even. So you got to pull that whole stack to get to the receiver or whatever.
yeah, this one was crammed right in there.
It's out of the way. It's not getting loose. It's tucked down there. Once it's bound, you ain't got to mess with it. And anymore, half the programs with Betaflight, you know, the receivers and whatnot, you can bind without having to push a bind button and whatnot. So
Now with the XM Plus,
now it's even more convenient to tuck it way underneath. Your wires are always down low, close to the carbon fiber that way. So it's easy to pull them out to direct them to get your directionals and get a good spread on your antennas and everything too. So just
you're right,
convenience.
Bird, man, you can't.
there's no
Certain ones you can bind up in beta. It depends on the flight controller and the receiver.
Right.
But you can go into beta flight and use like binding modes for bind RX and this and that in your CLI. And it does work on some of the receivers as far even all the way going down to putting your quad into DFU mode. You go into CLI and type BL or DFU, and it'll put it into bootloader or DFU mode, depending on the flight controller. And
That is the
like
easiest
that.
way to do it.
Yep.
But the ones I've bought, and
It used to be we used to have to take a little paper clip and jump these two little pins and pads on your flight controller. And at the same time you're jumping those, plug in a battery or USB so that it go into the bootloader mode, and make sure those are connected until it's done flashing. Once it's done flashing, you pull the pins and it goes back into regular mode again.
two people.
But you used to have to jump those pads in order to put it into bootloader mode. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like trying to hold that bind button and plug in a battery at the same time for your receiver. Yeah, it's like that. It's a pain in the ass.
They did
I
it on
finally
purpose.
made a button for doing
Yeah,
it.
that's why all the buttons are out now. It was because everybody bitched. You know, we finally got buttons.
They also have it where you can plug it in and then press the button. You don't have
Yep.
to, you don't
Yeah,
have
like the SPRI, a lot of the SPRI all-in-ones, you plug it in, load up first, and then you push the button to go into bootloader mode. Yep.
which is, I don't know why they didn't do that in the beginning.
No, I made
Just
this
different
button.
firmware and different, systems. Now that they're coming more and more user-friendly every day.
I made this button just for that.
Oh, for putting in, yeah, there you go.
Then you just hit the button.
Is that a remote for your camera?
It was.
Yeah, that's
That
what I
was
thought
hard.
it
Hey, that was hard to solder. Those are
was. Oh, where's the stopper? Oh, it's over here on the battery. Yeah, there it is. So this is my smoke stopper here, Bob. So I soldered this all myself. It's got a switch on it. Then you've got a positive, your connector from the battery, and then this connects to the quad. It's got a light bulb in the middle.
and your light
So-
bulb, the fuse.
I got power to the battery, so you always know it's working or off. And then I can plug this into the quad, push the button with one hand, and with the other hand, all I got to do is hit that switch.
Cool.
And it pushes the power through. And it's a
it's
smoke
hard to
stopper
work
as
with
well.
batteries, and-
So it's a smoke stopper and a switch.
Now,
But it's
what's
great
the-
for binding.
What are you using for a fuse? The light bulb?
Yeah, the light bulb's the fuse.
All right. That's what I figured.
Yep, the light bulb's the fuse system.
Yeah.
It's real simple to wire up.
Because, man, it's hard to hold those little tiny buttons down and at the same time try and plug in.
Yes.
Yep.
It's annoying.
Very.
I know that they're in a round table and research and development in the Chinese board.
The last matter.
Let's see how we can drive these Americans crazy this year.
So see there, we're plugged in, battery connected. It's not level, it won't beep. But yeah, there's your power. Just a flip of a switch.
A lot of crashing, Birdman, just a lot of crashing. Yep. Ed, are you still vertical?
Print's looking pretty good. I'll leave it run.
I didn't think so.
I don't hear him.
Ed, what are you doing, buddy?
He's out like a light. It's almost 10:30. I'm going to be horizontal shortly. From my back.
Yeah, I think we're gonna probably end it at about 10:30. We're down to like 9 people watching, and the chat's kind of died, and sounds like everybody here's kind of dying down. And
It's just my back.
dude, I'm telling you, man, I've been doing flexorals all week. Shoulder and my back have been killing me. I got the day off tomorrow, so I get to sleep in, go pick up my check and all that kind of shit. But I should probably get off of here and text him my hours so my check will be there.
Oh, you'll do it the same day?
Huh?
You'll do it the same day? You text him the hours?
No, I'll text him my hours tonight and I'll have the check there for me in the morning.
Okay.
But if I don't text him my hours tonight, he'll be out on the road looking for work or this or that before morning, and then I'll have to wait till evening to get my check when he gets back around the house.
You're 1099, you said, right?
Yeah, we're 1099.
So he doesn't take taxes. He just gives you a check.
Yeah, he just pays it by a check. Just easier that way.
Yeah, yeah.
He'll do it by cash if I ask, but I don't worry about it.
That's cool.
Helps keep track of things for me through the bank that way either. Every week I can just cash a check and have him pull up that account. And
Have you ever been audited from
No.
IRS? No.
no. No, I've never had any issues with taxes anywhere. Never audited, none of that.
That's good.
I've worked for a guy that got audited. Worked for a guy back when I first started painting. Worked for a guy at Bill Walton Premium Painting. He'd pay us 40 hours a week, and then anything over 40 was paid time and a half.
Mhm.
Cash. Cash.
That's different.
So at the end of the week, we always had cash and a check. And well, it seems to have caught up with him because he wasn't claiming things correctly or whatever. And IRS came after him for 85,000 in rear taxes or some shit like one year. And they shut his doors down, took all his vehicles, took all his business from him, everything.
Shit.
Yep. By the time it was all said and done, he was screwed.
85 grand in taxes?
Yeah, rear taxes. Rears.
That's around.
Yep. So yeah, if you're not legit, especially 1099 type thing where you're doing it yourself, they'll come after you and they'll come after you hard when they do. So I try to stay legit as best I can.
You hire an accountant?
No, the wife's pretty good at it.
Oh, really?
She got a master's in business management. She does all our taxes for us, all that shit.
That's cool.
Yeah. Works out pretty good. We don't pay anybody and gives her a little bit of stress, but she knows the system enough to get things done and you get a pretty good return. So except for this year, we got the boy makes too much money. We can't claim him this year. Our earned income credit went away.
Well, if he doesn't file taxes, you can claim him.
He's filing taxes. He made enough. He's looking at like 6-7 grand back this year. He's filing. He's happy.
You said 6 grand back? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's working like 13 an hour at 40 hours a week for like the last year almost. So yeah, he did good. Made like 14,000 last year probably. Yeah.
Saved some of that bad boy.
Not bad for 20. Not bad. That means hopefully by the end of summer that he'll be with a car and moved out, got his own place.
Got him moved out already. I like having.
He's the last of 5, dude. I'm so eager.
Actually, I like having my son around.
I paid for child support for like 26 years, 27 years. But by the time my first child and my third child,
holy cow,
I paid on 3
for
child support for years. So yeah.
Did you ever get hit for alimony? No.
No, I never got hit for alimony. They always kept up on me on my fucking child support. So they were spent some time here and there, 45 days, 30 days, whatever, getting behind.
That doesn't help anybody. I don't know why they do that.
Doesn't.
No.
Stupid.
And you try to tell that to the judge, and the judge says, well, you weren't paying while you were out anyway. So
but it don't matter how you supposed to.
great. Now the taxpayers are going to pay you money. Thanks.
Yeah. So let me see.
Just keeping my paycheck going.
You're gonna charge the county or the state or whatever to keep me.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I'm not going to be able to make an income. Then on top of that, I might have to hire a lawyer.
Oh, by the way, I'm not making an income, which means I'm not paying any fucking taxes either. So there goes your check.
I mean, and you wonder why some of these places are
right.
Dopes. Whatever. I don't get it.
Last call for Ed. Flying lunatic. Are you there?
He's done. He's in goulash heaven.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
He's
Well, hey, everybody. What's left of the crew that's in the chat? Indigo, Birdman,
FPV Army.
Sky, all you guys.
Salute.
Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Hope you guys have a good week. Happy flying. The weather's changing, so hopefully you'll see some videos coming up on the channel here soon besides live streams. And if not, maybe we'll get some Velocidrone going this weekend with Adam or something and see what goes on. So if you guys got Velocidrone, keep your eyes up. If not, come hang out.
Up and around and ready to fly live. Let me know tomorrow.
Give us ideas of what to fly and what to do, and challenge us to Velocidrone where we ain't gonna break our shit.
We'll do a live fly.
Yeah.
Mike's gonna be off tomorrow too.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow. Definitely. I got 3 packs charged for the DJI Mavic Mini 2. So that'll be a good start. I might have, you never know. I might get up and do a sunrise.
Ooh.
Ooh, that could be crazy. It's supposed to be sunny, it said, I think. So it could, yeah.
Telling yourself that.
What'd you say, Bob?
You keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, what, sunny? Yeah. I've been telling myself that for weeks, but
You're gonna get up early though.
oh, that I'm gonna get up early? No, the alarm goes off at 6:30 anyway. It's just a matter of me rolling out of bed or not. That's the thing about sleeping in, because the wife's still got to work. So the wife's still going to get up at 6:30 in the morning, whether I get up or not. So the alarm goes off, wakes me up. I'm going back to sleep. I get to sleep in. Oh, well, no, I don't. Now I got to take a piss. Now I got to get me. Usually take afternoon naps instead. Yeah. Power naps are a wonderful thing, man. I'll tell you what.
All right, Mike and Bob. I'll catch you guys mañana. Maybe we'll do something live and just have fun.
Ed, go do some printer work. Get that thing together, man. Ain't going to take you but a few minutes.
Good night, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone. See you next week. We'll end it here. No, we're going to end it here first. There we go. And then we'll end over here. Ed, good night.